It all, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Yes, I came back.
Fuck three, I swear that bitch go bang. Every time your shit come out, she cutting it up. She bang, it's only one of me. You cannot touch my brain. You just can't. I'm with all my guys, these bitches ain't that not like. Bang, I'm a high school dropout now, I'm breaking the bank. Only hit your hoe one time, I love some thing. Gang, we got sticks in this bitch, we ain't sliding no but stank. We ain't in a double R truck, got a big ass tank. How you find yourself trying to come up off my thing? And I never do that shit to you cause it's like, yeah. Dude, just got locked up, man, free boy out of the chain. And I love that nigga, that day he'll catch me right. Nigga, bitch, she know you talk about bitch, better not do that shit. I'ma lose my shit. My nigga got a stick, I ain't even gotta say he gon' do that shit. He gon' shoot that bitch. Big ass FM, but it's there, go through all that shit. Got a lot of shit. I've been through but it's like 10 times, so I don't do all that shit. And it's crazy how a nigga came up cause I called it. Big lock on my side, take precautions. Filling my cup up with mud cause I'm hard. It's so crazy how I made it, I caught it. Remember when.
What's up with everybody? It's your boy Mookie Jones for Rated R Sports Debates, man. Coming to y'all for another episode of NFL Takeover, man. Episode 5, man. As we talk about, these good old football pigskin, you know what I'm saying? And we get into the hottest games of yesterday, man, bro. NFL is getting more excited. Like I told y'all, man, I know we got most of a basketball fan base on here, bro. But the NFL, man, they are producing more exciting games than the NBA, right? As playoffs is about to chip away and about to go down, we're going to see everybody's best effort in football, right? So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. We got to get into these games. We got to break it all the way down. You heard me? Real talk, man. So, it is what it is, man. But I'm going to get to the main topic of the day. We're going to start with the main. We're going to start with the main topic of today, man. The Dallas Cowboys fell short against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Y'all know Jacksonville Jaguars. This is my hometown team right now. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got a lot of Jacksonville Jaguars. I know a lot of people that were Jacksonville Jaguars fans because I live out in the city, and that's the city team. But Jacksonville Jaguars, man, they beat the Dallas Cowboys, especially when the Cowboys was up damn near 17 points against the Dallas Cowboys, man, a 5-8 team, right? A 5-8 team going to here. Trevor Lawrence, in this blazing hot offense of the Jacksonville Jaguars, got it through. Jay Jones had 6 receptions, 109 yards. You got guys like Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram, and you still got the running back named Travis Jr., man. He had 19 carries, 103 yards. Trevor Lawrence, 318 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, as they just outplayed the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott and his defense. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. They are frauds, man. They are ladies and gentlemen. Listen, they are frauds, ladies and gentlemen. The Dallas Cowboys are fraud. They're an inconsistent team, right? At best, they can be a great team that can compete if they're playing their best football, but they're inconsistent. Their passing attack is very inconsistent, right? They still got two-headed monster in Tony Pollard and Zeke Elliott. They was really not efficient yesterday's game as well. Zeke had 1 touchdown, and Tony Pollard had 19 carries of 75 yards. They had a mid-game. And Dak Prescott, I told you, man, Dak Prescott is an average quarterback at best. He is not a top-tier quarterback where he can actually lead a team as he being your franchise quarterback to at least an NFC championship game or a Super Bowl appearance, man. And that's the thing that I think the Dallas Cowboys are missing. They don't have a consistent passing attack, right, outside of CD Lamb. Who else you got? Really nothing. Dalton Schultz is very, very mediocre. He's average to me. And Dak Prescott is average as well. And then the defense. This defense can play like they're one of the best defense in the league, but then their defense can play like one of the worst defense in the league. Their secondary is been pretty banged up. It's pretty horrible. And then also it just, their rushing defense as well is horrible. Man, you gave up what? Let me tell you what they gave up. They gave up 19 carries, 103 yards, right? The guy named Travis Jr. had what, 5.4 average per carry. I mean, this was just crazy, man. The Dallas Cowboys. Then you got Dak Prescott throwing the interception, which lost them the goddamn game, bro. And let's talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars, man. To that, right? The Jacksonville Jaguars, right? Yeah, Chris Roberts. Oh, thank you, Chris Roberts. That's a fact. This man antisocial, right? And we got the video of this shit too. Y'all gotta check my past videos, man, on my timeline, man. This nigga antisocial sat there and said Dak Prescott is better than Justin Herbert, and this nigga know football. See, this is why this is why I don't really, take niggas serious when they talk about the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga think he know Madden coverages that he know the sport. He don't know shit about the sport, and he an idiot. He's a pure idiot. I can't believe I was arguing with this nigga before the season started that Dak Prescott is better than a generational talent in Justin Herbert. It's crazy. But let's get back to the game. I want to talk about Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Yo, the Jacksonville Jaguars have a chance of getting into the playoffs, right? They're 6-8. They're only a game back from the Tennessee Titans, right? They only got to go 1-1 in their next 3 games. And then whoever wins that week, I believe week 18 matchup between the Jaguars and the Titans, I think that will decide who can get into the division as well. So look, because that's their last matchup. They will have the tiebreakers. Whoever win that match can get to the playoffs. But all the Jacksonville Jaguars got to do is go 1-1. The way that Trevor Lawrence has been playing, man, I think Trevor Lawrence can live up to his potential. He had a down year last year, but I think Trevor Lawrence can live up to his potential as well. He's great. I think he's a franchise quarterback, and he's getting better every year. Trevor Lawrence is a dog. I like him. And if their next games, they got to play the Jets. The Jets have come back down to earth. Then they got to play the Houston Texans. Houston Texans is a tough matchup for some reason for any team. That could be a win. All they got to do is go 1-1. I believe they can beat the Jets. I believe the Jaguars and the Texas game is iffy, but I'm still go with them. And then whoever wins that Titans and whoever wins the Titans and Jaguars can decide the division. The Jaguars can sneak up to the playoffs, bro. Real talk, man. He said, man, the Jacksonville Jaguars ain't making shit. Okay, we'll see. I want y'all to take a look at the playoff picture right now. This is the playoff picture right now, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all smash the like buttons, y'all coming in. So we got Buffalo, Kansas City, Cincinnati, Tennessee, and then we got the wild cards. We got Baltimore, Miami, LA, and then we got the teams that are in the hunt. They got a chance. It's New England, the New York Jets, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Those are teams that are in the hunt right now. So, the Jacksonville Jaguars can sneak in because I believe that Baltimore is going to lose games, especially them not having Lamar Jackson. I believe Baltimore might miss the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because look, they got to play the Falcons. The Steelers going to be a tough game, and then they got to play the Bengals again. So, I believe Baltimore is going to continue to drop games, and if Jacksonville can continue to win, I think they can sneak into the wild card or possibly win that division, right? And if I look at Tennessee next game as well, let's look at Tennessee's next game, right? Look at Tennessee, Texas. Tennessee got to play Houston. They got to play the Cowboys, and they got to play the Jaguars. The Texas game is going to be an iffy game. It's going to be a tough game. That's a divisional game too as well. So I don't know who's going to come out that game, but I'll probably go with Tennessee. And then they got to play the Cowboys. I believe the Cowboys can get that one. And then in Jacksonville, I think the Jacksonville are going to get that one as well. So, no, we'll see. We'll see. This is a tough division, man. A tough division, man. Facts, but the playoffs are amazing for football. Absolutely. So, I want to give a shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Cowboys are frauds. I don't believe in Dak. Their defense is very inconsistent. They're an inconsistent team. And the thing is that what separates the elite teams of the elite teams is that you got to be very consistent, right? And if I'm looking at seeing that the Cowboys are having a 17-point lead, right, and blowing that 17-point lead, and you got multiple 3-and-outs, and Dak Prescott is inadequate with his accuracy. I mean, inadequate with his passing at times, and you got the defense giving up multiple yards through the run. They're giving up 119 yards per carry. This is supposed to be this elite tier top defense. Man, I don't respect that, man. It is what it is. So, but at the end of the day, man, Cowboys are frauds. They're frauds. They're pure fucking frauds, nigga. All you Cowboy fans, man, you're frauds. You're frauds, bro. Right? So we got into that game. The other game I want to talk about is the Joe Burrow. I want to talk about Joe Burrow destroying Tom Brady in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro. Man, bro. I want to give a shout out to Joe Burrow and Cincinnati Bengals for staying composed. They was now 17-3. I believe they scored before the half. They got some points on the board between the half, and then you just had Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase is just cooking. Their connection is unbelievable. I think Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, to me, in my opinion, right? They got the best wide receiver quarterback duo in the NFL, man. Jamar Chase is coming back. If you look at how he's been performing since coming back on the injury, he looked back and better than ever, right? He had 7 receptions, 60 yards, 1 touchdown, and then since he coming back against the Chiefs, he had 7 receptions, 97 yards. Then he had 119 yards against the Browns. Jamar Chase is unbelievable, bro. If you give him if you give him any airspace, he can literally burn you downfield, right? This Cincinnati Bengals, we're just connecting on all cylinders tonight. Joe Burrow, he had some dumb plays at times, but he made it up for it, man. The score was 34-23. When the Patriots, when the Bengals threw the house at Tom Brady, got to Tom Brady, knocked his ass out the floor. He couldn't recover for that. The Bengals adjusted, and the Buccaneers did not adjust it as well. So just give the Bengals nothing but credit. Joe Burrow, he had 4 touchdowns, 200 yards. He did add an interception. But when you look at the talent of their depth at the wide receiver position, they got a lot of playmakers. They got guys that can make plays, right? That's the thing about the Bengals, right? They got guys that can make plays, and they got guys that can run off the catch, and they got a guy in Joe Burrow who can make plays and throw it at the dime and the ball placement here. Joe Burrow was making some good throws, and there's some things that he makes some boneheaded throws as well. But Jamar Chase and guys like Tyler Boyd and Will Cox and Higgins and all them guys, man, it was unbelievable, man. And the Buccaneers, man, they're a bad team, ladies and gentlemen. The Buccaneers are a bad team, and Tom Brady is washed, right? I've been trying to tell these niggas, and niggas don't fucking listen. Tom Brady played bad once again. He was horrible. 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, 312 yards. He was 30 off of 44. Tom Brady is completely washed, bro. He's washed. He don't have the impact on the game he has no more. He don't, bro. He don't. Tom Brady is washed, ladies and gentlemen. He is washed, right? I tried to tell these niggas his accuracy has gone down. His numbers outside the pocket is horrible, right? He holds the ball too goddamn long, right? His offensive line is horrible this year, but it still doesn't ignore the fact that this man Tom Brady's still missing throws. He's still throwing the ball too late. He's overthrowing receivers. He's underthrowing receivers. Tom Brady is done. He don't have the impact that he have in the game anymore, bro. He just don't. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a whole team is a horrible team. They're a horrible defensive team. I feel like they played well in spurts throughout the first half of the game. They was getting to Joe Burrow. They was getting stops. They were stopping the run. They were being physical receivers, but the Bengals adjusted, and the Buccaneers had no answer for it, bro. No answer whatsoever. They had no answer whatsoever. Right? The Buccaneers are a bad team. You know how bad, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, do you know how bad the Buccaneers are? They're so bad that the Saints team, who's a young, fumbling, dumbass team this season, and the Carolina Panthers have been bad, right? Bro, they still have a chance of winning the division. The Panthers and the Saints still have a chance of winning the division. The Buccaneers are 6-8. They're 6-8, right? But the Carolina Panthers and the Saints still have a chance of winning the division. The NFC South has been trash. It's been horrible as a whole. But the Panthers and the Saints have a chance of taking the number one spot, especially if they win out. But it's going to be very, very hard to do because the Buccaneers got to lose too. So when you think about it, when you dive deep in the water, when you break it all the way down, the Buccaneers don't deserve to be in the playoffs. They really don't. They're a bad football team. Offensively, they're just inconsistent. They don't have no running game. Their offensive line is bad. Mike Evans, to me, I feel like he lost a step. I don't think Mike Evans is even top 10 wide receiver in the game. He just don't have the impact like he do on the game anymore. You know what I'm saying? Their defense is just bad. Their secondary is just horrible. It took a step down for. They're rushing, like Tampa Bay Buccaneers always used to be for the last couple of years. They always used to be in top 3 and top 5, and in defending the rushing. And they just been horrible this year. Their rushing defense has took a digress. So at the end of the day, bro, it's about time for Tom Brady to retire. He is done. He's a cheater to the game. All the shit that made some elite level quarterback, his clutch ability, his accuracy, his ability to deliver the football very quickly out the pocket and, scan the field, find an open receiver, all that took a downgress. And that's why I just think that the Buccaneers are just, they're done, right? They're done. They're done. So we got to that. We got to the Bengals and Buccaneers game. I want to talk about my man, bro. My man and my team, you know what I'm saying, and the team that I root for right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Hometown team. The Saints, you heard me. We got to win against the Falcons. We almost blew it, right? But it was a pretty good win. We pulled it out of there. The Saints season is over. I don't expect us to make the playoffs whatsoever. I don't expect the Saints to make the playoffs whatsoever, man. And it was a great win against the Falcons. We almost blew it. Even though how bad, we was fumbling and turn over the goddamn ball, we still find a way to win. And that's what horrible teams look for, man. I don't have no high expectations for the Saints, man. I had high expectations going into the year, but this has been a horrible year for the New Orleans Saints. But we're still alive. You know what I'm saying? How bad – just think about it. How bad the Saints have been throughout the whole entire year. They still have a chance of getting to the playoffs, bro, which is so crazy. So, so make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all coming in. That's crazy. So, shout out to the Saints for getting the win against the Falcons. It feels good of how bad the Saints have been this whole year. How bad the Saints have been throughout the whole year, ladies and gentlemen. We still beat them dirty birds. We still beat them dirty birds in the Falcons, man. Real talk, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Yes, we got to win out. The Saints got to win out and hope that Buccaneers continue to lose. But that's probably not going to happen because if we look at the Buccaneers schedule, I want to see what's the Buccaneers schedule before we move on with the next team and the next topic because I'm trying to go in here fast. Let me look at the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers, right? Buccaneers. Okay, their next game, they got to play the Cardinals. They might beat the Cardinals because the Cardinals is just bad this year. And they got Kyler Murray. They got to play the Panthers, and they got to play the Falcons. So they got an easy schedule. The Buccaneers got an easy schedule because the Cardinals is bad, and the Panthers is up and down. Yeah, then they got to play the Falcons. So, we'll see. But I want to talk about the team right now, the team that I actually, really, really fuck with very, very hard. And the LA Chargers, man, and Justin Herbert, man. I want everybody to just give a round of applause for, Justin Herbert, man. This man came in, right? He came in as one of the most disrespected, the most underrated quarterback in the game, right? Coming into this season. This man, Justin Herbert, right? You know what I'm saying? Since coming into the league has been breaking records. The man broke a record last week on Sunday Night Football, the most passing yards to his first 3 seasons. People in these narratives about Justin Herbert, the only argument that they have against this guy is, he hasn't led his team to a playoffs. But if you understand that football is the ultimate team sport, that can easily be debunked. And I just debunked plenty of people that just don't know the game of football, just don't have the real perspective of football and how it's being played. And if you look at a guy in Justin Herbert who threw for 5,000 yards last year with damn near 40 touchdowns and a 66 completion percentage, is unbelievable. And then when you just look at what he did all year, just the adversity that he's been dealing with, bro. Without his two top receivers throughout most of the year, the defense has been facing nothing but injuries. They've been banged up at the secondaries. J.C. Jackson been out. Darwin James has been out. They right tackle that they paid a lot of money because their lineman has been mid throughout the whole entire of the last couple of years that Justin Herbert has been a part of. Their defense is giving up the most rushing yards this year. Just to deal with that and deal with broken ribs and to have the LA Chargers, for all that shit being said, to have the LA Chargers at 8-6, right? It just speaks to this man greatness. He is the elite of the elites. Justin Herbert is a top 2 quarterback in the NFL, man. This right here is crazy. This right here, this is why I like Justin Herbert. He's easily like my favorite quarterback in the NFL, like easily number 1. Because despite all this shit that been given to him, and despite deficiencies of his offensive line, the play calling, Joe Lombardi is a very conservative play caller. Offensive line been missing without their 2 best wide receivers, and defense has been inconsistent. He's still winning. He's still putting his team in a great position to win games, and we seen it yesterday against the goddamn Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna give a shout out to their defense. I believe their defense played really, really well in stopping and run, get it to Ryan Tannehill. They forced a couple of sacks. I think they had like 32 sacks yesterday. Justin Herbert, he didn't have a Justin Herbert type game. He had 2 interceptions. I don't know why Joe Lombardi decided to throw the football when you could have easily run up the field and take the easy points going to the half. But other than that, Justin Herbert threw for over 313 yards. Justin Herbert throughout the whole season, right? Think about it, guys. Justin Herbert for the whole season, ladies and gentlemen, has thrown for 4,000 yards, 21. How many touchdowns he have? 4,000 yards, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and had a quarterback rating over 92, bro. He's been elite of the elite, and he has a completion percentage of 67.5. His accuracy, him having a cannon of an arm, him can fit fit footballs in tight windows. His toughness in the pocket, he's going to always remain as an elite quarterback. I think it's going to be Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert for the next 6 or 7 years. Going to be number 1 and number 2 as the top 2 quarterbacks in the NFL. And this man Justin Herbert just the elite of the elites, man. The elite of the elites, man. And at the end of the day, yesterday we seen it. The game was tied with 32 seconds left. Justin Herbert made a great throw running outside the pocket, right? And throwing a dime to Mike Williams, which set up the potential game-winning field goal to kick the field goal to win the game. The Chargers going to make the playoffs. And nobody ain't got shit to say. Nobody ain't got shit to say when you're arguing the greatness of Justin Herbert, bro. Nobody has nothing to say. Real talk. Not these dumbass fanboys, right? Nobody will have nothing to say, bro. Justin Herbert is elite. It is what it is. And just give them niggas credit. Right? Smash the like button, man. Real talk. And we're going to get on to another game, the craziest fucking play ever that happened in a closing out game. The Raiders did, the Chargers service on knocking the Patriots off. We're going to get into that game later. But, you know what I'm saying? Damn, man, I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it, bro. This man Herbert is insane. And it took me, because I know how great he was coming to the league, right? I know how arm talent he had. Even the most accurate quarterback in NFL history, and Drew Brees sat there and said, "Bro, Justin Herbert accuracy is insane." Right? I believe he saw them at a practice facility before, and they was just trying to throw footballs in tight windows and shit like that. Even Drew Brees sat there and said, "This man accuracy is insane." What this man has been doing all season has been unbelievable, and I believe that if his numbers were better, I believe if the Chargers were leading the lead in division or also just been winning more, I believe he would be in MVP conversations. But he's so good. He's an underrated quarterback. Like when people sit there and compare this man and sit there and say he's a social media quarterback, or you got people that sit there and compare Tua Tagovailoa to this man, it's just niggas just don't know nothing about the game. They just really don't know nothing about the game, man. And just give him nothing but credit. I want to talk about, he said I got the Bengals and the Bills making the AFC Championship. I mean, that's not a bad prediction. That's not. He said, Mook, they play the Colts, Rams, Broncos. It's very likely they win out. Facts. I think they will beat the Colts. Matt Ryan's a choker. The Rams, I think they'll beat the Rams. And then the Broncos, they'll beat the Broncos. So, yes, if the Chargers can win out, they're damn sure be in the playoffs. It's not even close. And if you compare that to what the Patriots got to play, right, because they're 8-6, it's not guaranteed they're going to make the playoffs, but they're 8-6, and the Patriots, they got to play the Bengals. That is a L, right? They got to play the Dolphins. The Dolphins they've been scratching to get a win. Oh, bro, if you look at if you look at everybody, if you look at the Patriots' remaining schedule, they got to play the Bengals. They got to play the Dolphins, and then they got to go at the Bills and play them, right? And the Bills is not trying to lose any games because they're trying to be the number 1 seed. Yeah, bro. The Patriots got a tough schedule, bro. That is a tough schedule, bro. Patriots missing the playoffs. They're missing the playoffs. Now, who else we got? We said, who else we got that's fighting for that? Hold on, let me go pull up this shit right quick. So we know the Patriots is out of there. The Jets have gone down to earth. Let me look at the Jets right quick. Look at the Jets. The Jets, let me see what they got to do. They got to play Jacksonville, they got to play Seattle, and they got to play Dolphins. The Seattle Seahawks is literally trying to get to the playoffs. They literally like clawing trying to get to the playoffs. So that Seahawks game is going to be very tough. Jacksonville, I think they're going to lose to Jacksonville, and they're going to lose to the Dolphins. The Jets got a tough schedule as well. Yeah, Chargers making the playoffs. They're making the playoffs because if you look at everybody remaining schedule, they got a tough remaining schedule. The Patriots and the Jets, and yes, I think the Chargers will sneak in, but I think they will clinch a playoff berth when they go on a 2-game winning streak when they beat the Colts and the Rams. Yep. But yeah, we already talked about the Chargers. Let me get to another game that I want to get into. What game I got to touch to? Oh, I got to talk to the Raiders and the Patriots. They got to be the most dumbest play ever, man. I want y'all to take a listen to look at this play. This right here has got to be the most dumbest play ever. Bill Belichick was heated, and I mean heated, ladies and gentlemen. I want y'all to take a look at this play, man. This right here is crazy and is insane. Oh, boy. Wow, what a scene, man. That got to be the most dumbest play ever, bro. These plays right here are the type of plays where, yeah, that right there, that's the end, because the Patriots needed that game to win. They needed that game, especially if the Chargers won that game against the Titans. The Patriots needed this game to stay afloat and their playoff chances of being alive, right? I believe they would have been in that 7th seed if they won that game against the Raiders. But losing this game, a dumb-headed ass play, right? When you just trying to you could have easily ran the clock out and go to overtime, man. For you to be in that win now situation, that right there, just low IQ moments, and it rarely happens when and it's a Bill Belichick team, right? When they just have very low IQ moments, like you run the football down and you run that shit to overtime, bro. That right there, just the most stupidest play ever, bro. This is the most stupidest play ever, man. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. Like, Miguel, I don't understand why they will run that type of play. I don't understand why would they do that when you know the game is tied. There's only 10 seconds left, right? Run the clock out, get into overtime, trust your defense to get a stop because Derek Carr and that offense is very inconsistent. And at the end of the day, it's bad, bro. It's bad, bro. And to a Raiders team that's been bad throughout this whole like it's been bad. I'm very disappointed in the Raiders, but you know, great play by Chandler Jones in the defense. But other than that, man, this play right here is gonna take the Patriots out of the playoffs, man. And Bill Belichick, I know that man was very, very disappointed at the team, man. Just dumb shit, bro. Just dumb shit. So that probably is the most craziest play ever. Literally the most craziest play ever. You just never think about shit like that, right? So, you know, yeah. So, you know, that knocked them out the playoffs. I want to talk about Matt Ryan, and the Colts. I believe a lot of people did not see the game Saturday between the Colts and the Vikings, but the Colts was destroying the Vikings. I mean, y'all gotta understand this shit, man. Before the Vikings made their historically great comeback that we have ever seen in NFL history, everybody on Twitter was calling Vikings frauds. Everybody was sitting there saying Vikings is just, they're not a great team. They're just overrated. They're just regular season hype, right? Which was rightfully understandable. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Colts is just, Matt Ryan has got to be the most overrated quarterback in NFL history, bro. He literally is, man. People overrate Matt Ryan because he had a great run. He had one great season where he was elite of the league. Like, you can make an argument that he was a top 3 quarterback, and I believe that 2017 season where I think he won the MVP on the 2016-2017 season. But then in the following Super Bowl, this man choked. He laid a fucking egg. He choked, right? They was up 28-3, and then he had multiple 3-and-outs, threw an interception. He didn't reel his team to victory whatsoever. They didn't move the chains whatsoever. They forgot how to play football. And then we seen it again, right? The Colts couldn't stop the Vikings whatsoever. Kirk Cousins and Jefferson and Dalvin Cook, they couldn't stop the run whatsoever, and they forgot how to play football again. It's the same shit that happened again, man. Same shit that happened again. Matt Ryan is done. He's overrated. And at the end of the day, man, this right here, to be a part of one of the worst choke jobs in football, bro, is not going to help your legacy. It's not going to help your legacy, and it's not going to help, you know, people down the line for multiple years, right? From 12 or 15 years. When we're looking at Matt Ryan and we talk about Matt Ryan and they looking back and look at the history books and see, they say, who won the NFL MVP in 2016, 2017? They'd be like Matt Ryan. And then when they look at the career of Matt Ryan, they're going to be like, bro, he's been underachieving every year. He has come short up every year. He's a pretty good regular season quarterback. Good in the playoffs. It's just nothing, bro. I mean, listen, he had Julio Jones, who was elite level quarterback. Elite level wide receiver at the time. I mean, bro, he has nothing but great weapons around him. So I don't know if it was just mostly Julio or was it you, right? So Matt Ryan, bro, listen, nigga, this man has 2 horrible choke jobs, like choking. Like, this man Matt Ryan choked more than my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like, it's sad, bro. It really sad. But at the end of the day, the Vikings, to me, they're frauds. I got the Vikings. You know, I don't trust Kirk Cousins. I think Justin Jefferson is elite. I think you can make an argument this season he's been the best wide receiver in the football. But I just don't trust their defense, and I also don't trust, you know, Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins, he could turn the ball over plenty of times. Like, when the biggest stage happened in the you know what I'm saying, and when you need Kirk Cousins to get you that one drive, I don't believe in Kirk Cousins, bro. I really don't believe in him. Right? I think Kirk Cousins is an average quarterback at best, but when in the biggest moments in the playoffs, I don't believe he can get you. I don't believe he can get your team to where they want to go. And that's the Super Bowl and NFC. Kirk Cousins in that same tier as Dak, right? He's in that same tier as Dak, right? They're average quarterbacks. They can do it. They can have games that they look great, but then they can have games that where they look really, really bad, right? And I just don't think that, you know, Kirk Cousins is up there, bro. He struggles when the lights is bright. He struggles, bro. Really do. The Vikings, man. It took the Vikings to literally have the game of their life, or to have the game of their life in the second half, to beat a Colts team who's been bad, who's been inconsistent, and who has been injury riddled throughout the majority of the year. So, we covered on that. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got, bro? Who else we got, man? Who else we got? What game we didn't cover on, man? What game we did not cover on, man? What game we did not cover on? I think we covered on all the topics, man. You hear me? We covered on all the topics. So let me see. Oh, yeah, the Lions. Man, the Lions. Oh, hold on. I got to talk about the Lions before I let people in here. The Lions turned their season around, man. They turned their season around, man. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the Lions can get to the playoffs, bro. I really do. They started off their season very bad. I think it was like 3-7 one time. And then they went on this unbelievable winning streak, beating games. You know what I'm saying? They started beating teams like the Jaguars. They beat the Giants. They beat the Bears. They beat the Packers. They held the Packers to 9 points. First of all, early in the season, what we've been sitting there saying about the Lions is, this team was probably one of the worst defensive teams in football. If you look at how much yards they was giving up, and you look at how much points per game teams was averaging on that defense, we were sitting there saying that, this Lions defense, it's just bad. And I still think their defense is bad, bro. Their defense is questionable. But the way Jared Goff has been playing, I mean, and the way that, they got a great running attack. I like their receivers. This team can be a scary outing. I mean, I think the Lions got a good chance of sneaking up into the playoffs. I mean, look at the remaining games. They got to play what? Who they got to play? The Lions. Let me see who they got to play. I'm gonna see what they got to play. Their next game. Let me see what they got to play. Okay, they got to play the Panthers. So all their games are winnable games. They got to play the Panthers. They got to play the Bears, and they got to play the Packers as well. So I think the Lions right now they're second in their division. They got to hope Seattle loses, right? And Seattle been on the 2-game losing streak. But yeah, man, the Lions is, I think they can sneak up to the playoffs, man. I think they can sneak up to the wild card, right? So you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Detroit. They've been winning games. They've been playing some great football, bro. They've been competing too. They've been competing. Their defense is stepping up a little bit, but they've been competing, bro. If you've been actually watching them play, they've been competing. So it is what it is. Somebody said the 49ers will come out the NFC. Oh, yes, absolutely. The thing is that when we're looking at the 49ers, the only team that, have a chance of beating the 49ers in the NFC is the Eagles, right? That's the only team that have a chance. But the thing is, I got the 49ers coming out the NFC, bro. Really do. Because at the end of the day, when you have that defense, you got Brock Purdy, who's playing great. Brock Purdy is doing a great job in making the right throws, making the right read, just playing situational football, right? And you got that elite level defense where that defense can give any team problems. And we have seen it throughout the entirety of the whole season. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers is dangerous, bro. They're dangerous, man. You know what I'm saying? So I got the 49ers coming out the NFC, man. It's just the thing about Kyle Shanahan and that offensive line, and you know what I'm saying, and Just having quarterbacks who have that's the thing about 49ers. They have quarterbacks that can manage the game well, right? They got some great wide receivers who can get. That's the thing about Colin Shanahan. He somehow makes average quarterbacks look pretty productive, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And I just think that the 49ers have the best chance out of anybody. They're the favorites. I think it's the 49ers and the Eagles, and it's everybody else. Like, I got them two meeting in the NFC Championship game. It's the 49ers and it's Eagles, and it's everybody else, bro. Right? Because their defense wins Super Bowls. Like, the way that the 49ers have been, the way the 49ers are, like, they don't need to score damn near 25, 40 points, right? They don't need to score 25 and 40 points to win football games. They don't need Brock Purdy to throw the football, damn near 25, 30 times to win games. Right? They got a defense that can get stopped. They can put their offense in great field position and to score points on the field. That's what casuals don't understand. You hear me? Like Jimmy Two Shoes, you know what I'm saying? Right? But somebody want me to talk about Micah Parsons, what he said about Jalen Hurts. I 100% agree with Micah Parsons, and I want y'all to take a look at what he said. I want y'all to take a look at what he said about, Jalen Hurts. Because what he said about Jalen Hurts was absolutely facts. And this is why I can't stand niggas like Ghost Town who overrate this man, Jalen Hurts, because he had one great year where he looked absolutely unbelievable. But bro, this is the thing which y'all niggas gotta stop doing. You know what I'm saying? It's overrating these players off of one good year. One good fucking year, right? That's how they did with fucking old boy and you know what I'm saying, and and fucking goddamn what's that guy name? Matt Ryan. One good year, he's this elite level quarterback. It's crazy, man. Niggas gotta understand to watch the game, right? But let me pull this up right quick. I pull it up. Somebody asked me, somebody said, at least we don't have to see Aaron Rodgers get beat up by the Niners. That's a fact. That's a fact. But y'all know what Aaron Rodgers represents in the postseason. And we ain't talking about Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is done. Right? But I want to see what this is what Micah Parsons had to say, man.
A little bit of both, man. I think is it Hurts or the team? I think it's a little bit of both, man. I think it's system and team. I think it's a little bit of both, man, because they got a great offensive line, which helps Hurts. Hurts has AJ Brown and Devonta Smith. They got a good running game.
I mean, Miles Sanders.
They scheme that they have.
O-line. Yeah. I mean, bro, like
hey, this Eagles Cowboys coming up, ain't it?
Yeah, it's coming up. I'm not trying to make no enemies. I just love the game so much, and I understand it so much that like I can't. I when things are off, I just can't like hold it in. Like I almost gotta say something. Like
yeah, you're right. They got a great team, great defense.
But everyone has their own opinions. Like,
but they got Jalen Hurts is
he's good. He's good.
They got him for the MVP race with Patrick Mahomes. His stats and what he's been doing with numbers that he's putting up is MVP worthy, just like what Patrick Mahomes doing.
Is it?
Micah Parsons know football. He know football. This man was unbelievable, absolutely correct. He was absolutely correct, bro. With this, bro, we gotta ask ourselves: is it Jalen Hurts? Is it Jalen Hurts, or is the goddamn team? And I just think it's the team and it's the scheme. Real talk. Y'all got to understand, what do the Eagles have? The Eagles have a great offensive line. You can make an argument the Eagles have the best O-line in football. Do y'all know how important it is to have a great O-line? A great O-line can make up for the quarterback deficiencies. A great O-line can make up for the running back deficiencies. The great O-line can help a running back run through the tackles very well. You got to understand how it is and how it's important to have a great offensive line in football, right? Not only he has a great offensive line, but he has a great running attack, right? With Miles Sanders, right? And Jalen Hurts do a great job running the football as well with the design runs and shit like that. Teams play the Eagles for the run because they are a great running team. When Jalen Hurts drop back and throw, they're like, oh, shit. Like, damn. Like, woo. We didn't expect you to throw the football. Like, the teams would be shocked when Jalen Hurts drop back and throw the football because they playing the Eagles off the run. Right? Then you got guys like A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, who A.J. Brown, to me, has established himself as a top 10, you know what I'm saying, receiver in football, right? Then you have a great defensive line. You have a great defensive secondary. Bro, it's clearly the team and it's clearly the scheme. It's clearly the team and it's clearly the scheme, bro. Real talk. So when I look at a guy in Jalen Hurts, I'm like, yes, Jalen Hurts is good. I think Jalen Hurts has gotten better year by year. But let's look at this shit, bro. Before he got A.J. Brown and before he got them goddamn pieces that he had, he was nowhere putting up the same productive year that he had this year. He was nowhere. Nowhere. And then the thing is that, to me, he is not an elite thrower of football, right? He can throw the football. I'm not going to sit there and say he's inadequate at that. He could throw the football, but the thing is that that's not his strongest attribute. His strongest attribute is running with his legs, right? He's a great downhill player, right? He's a dual threat quarterback. But nobody is playing Jalen Hurts to throw the football. They're playing the Eagles to stop the run because they got a great design runs, right? And their offensive line creates havoc, right? So at the end of the day, Marcus Parsons knows football. He understands that if you watch the game, it's not just all Jalen Hurts. It's just not all Jalen Hurts, bro. It's not. It's a team. Football's an ultimate team sport, right? So I 100% agree with Parsons, but to be fair, Parsons should have had all this energy against the Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence. He was focused on the wrong quarterback. That man should be focused on Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars. There's no reason why you let a guy in junior rush over 119 yards against you, bro. There's no reason for that, right? So, damn, we've been on this shit for a long time. We've been cooking on this for 48 minutes. Let me drop this link, man. Let me get this link over here, man. Let me get these link over here, man. But yes, I agree. It's not just all Jalen Hurts. But yeah, I got to ask people who is the MVP right now between Patrick Mahomes and, you know what I'm saying, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts had a little off game, but I still got Patrick. I got Patrick Mahomes as the MVP, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm really sorry, bro. Real talk. What's up with it, Mars?
What up, big dog? Great topic, man. Great topic, man. You was cooking on all the teams. You touched on a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the Cowboys. Agree 1,000%. They're definitely frauds. They're an accident waiting to happen, right? When you think they're playing good football, they're getting key turnovers. They're playing good defense. Here we go again. I mean, they should have lost last week, right? Versus the fucking Texans, got lucky and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, the past few weeks they've been playing bad football, right? 3 and outs, bad play calling, not playing good defense. So listen, man, in the first round, they get their ass kicked. I ain't worried about it, man. You feel me?
Yeah. And that's crazy because the Cowboys your team, and you got to be
that's my team. Yeah, for sure. But let me touch on Parsons real quick, bro. Just because it's true about what he said doesn't mean that it's meant to be said. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
bro. Who gives a fuck if it's fucking the quarterback defense? At this point, it doesn't even matter, bro. And you said it best. You doing all this fucking talking, but y'all had a fucking big time lead yesterday. Like, did Parsons have a fucking game-saving sack or a game-saving sack fumble? Or fucking was he stopping the fucking run? Was he getting to the quarterback? Okay. So if you can't get to Lawrence, then how the fuck is you gonna get to fucking Jalen Hurts? It's not gonna happen. And bro, and listen, this is why in sports it's best just to shut the fuck up and just play the game. Because bro, these sports have a way to fucking humbling guys, right? And so a big game next week in Philly, right? Or is the game in Dallas? I'm not sure which one it's at, but
I
it's a
think
big
Dallas.
it's on.
okay, it's in Dallas. Oh,
It's in
yeah,
Dallas,
that's a
yeah.
loss.
Oh yeah. We got football on Saturday too. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a
Christmas.
loss because one thing we do know, big games in Dallas, they lose those type of games, bro. They're choke artists. See, the Cowboys are good when they go under the radar, but when they're expected to win games, then they just fuck up. You touched on fucking your boy down there in San Diego.
Herbert.
Good win, bro. They're 8-6. Listen, they're a scary team. If they can just get into the postseason, nice thing that they can win the whole thing. But I think
Maz, they getting healthy too. Like I'm hearing that Joey Bosa, I'm feeling like he's ramping up too. So if they can get him back and get them cornerbacks back, get their tackle back, and then if you look at the schedule, Maz, they're all winnable games. And if you're comparing it to other teams, they got to get that hope the Chargers lose. They got hard games. So I think they'll get in.
If you're Buffalo or if you're Kansas City, I mean, you don't want to see San Diego. You'll rather see San Diego get beat before they get to you guys. So that's my thing there. Let me close with the 49ers. Bro, that defense is amazing. Listen, no team in the NFL can do what Patrick did to them because they ain't got Patrick, right? So I think with that defense being that elite, and you're right, bro, their quarterback ain't got to be elite. Just fucking don't turn the ball over. And
make the right throw.
Yeah.
I think great,
but bro, the Niners have a fucking awesome run package, right? And so they use Deebo Samuel. Well, I mean, he's coming back, but it's like they don't put pressure on him to have to make those throws because they're always in third and short, second and short situations. And so, and then too, even if the Niners play bad offense, bro, the defense is so fucking elite. I'm not sure I've seen a defense this year who fucking just gets to the football that quick and they don't miss tackles. Like, there's no yards after the catch with this team, bro. Like, if you catch a 5-yard pass, you get 5 yards. There's usually no catch. There's normally like no yards after the catch. And so I agree. The 49ers could beat the Eagles, but I think Hurts' legs, you know, that's gonna be the reason why they beat the Niners is because of his running. So I don't know.
Maz, I'm gonna go with you again, Maz. You know, we had this conversation about, you know, the MVP, right? And we had, I think we touched on this last Monday when we did the Shannon Sharp and Skip episode. And somebody hit me up and sit there and said, well, you know how you sat there and said that Hurts been, you know, more consistent than Mahomes and he has team wins. You know, somebody gave me an example in 2020 where Patrick Mahomes threw for damn near 5,000 yards that year. And I believe the Chiefs only lost. Well, I think the Chiefs had a better record than the Packers that year, but they still gave the MVP to Aaron Rodgers. So that's why I'm like,
well, we know that MVP voters change their criteria year to year. All I'm saying is this, and then you can move on, bro. Hurts has been consistent the whole year. He hasn't really had the moments where he's throw a key interception or he's fucking had a bonehead play. Patrick's had a few of those this years. And so when both teams are 10-3, one team is 12-1, you nitpick, right? So like you pick and choose what quarterback has had those fucking low lights. Mahomes has had them this year. Hurts hasn't. He has a better record. Oh, and by the way, I mean, they both play, to me, in a good division. I think the AFC West is decent, but the NFC East has been strong. So I'm going Hurts, but if Patrick wins it, I'm not mad about it. But all I'm saying is this.
Hurts probably had his worst game yesterday.
It wasn't even bad.
He didn't throw a touchdown. He didn't throw a touchdown. He had 2 picks.
He still ran for 3, though. So what's the problem?
Yeah,
I'm not saying it wasn't a great game, but it was like it wasn't.
And he threw for 300. And both his receivers had over.
But he had 2 picks though. He had 2 picks.
He had 2 bad picks.
He had 2. Hold on, you had 2 picks, 0 touchdowns. That's not good, bro.
The first one was bad, but the second one was not
but
his
Mahomes
fault.
was fucking winning overtime, bro. Versus fucking. I mean, it's just.
No, I know. I think Hurts is slightly over.
Yeah.
Like MVP slightly over.
Either one could win, but I'm not fucked up.
I'm going with Patrick. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta go with Patrick because
I gotta go with Jalen
because Patrick got the better overall numbers than Hurts, and Patrick has the team win. Because he's a better quarterback. He's elite. He's more better. He's a better quarterback. He's a better thrower of football. So you're gonna have more passing yards, passing touchdowns. And if you look at the completion percentage, of course, Hurts gonna have the better completion percentage because he's throwing the ball less. So what I'm saying is that, and if you look compared it to, I'm just saying that if we look at where Patrick Mahomes, he lead the NFL in passing yards. He's top 5, top 3 in passing touchdowns. Bro, I gotta go with Patrick Mahomes, bro.
That's every year though. That's every year we see that from Mahomes.
Bro,
Mahomes
because
is gonna be
hold
top
on.
three in
Mahomes should
Mahomes
have won it. Mahomes should have. Mahomes should have won. Mahomes should have. Okay. Mahomes should have won in 2020, but they gave it to Aaron Rodgers because I don't know why. When Patrick Mahomes had the record and he had the numbers better than Aaron Rodgers, but they still gave the MVP to Aaron Rodgers. So I'm just saying it's not consistent, bro. I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know what they're looking at.
I agree with that, but when you look at his first season, he set that bar pretty high for himself. So anything below that is like, yeah, we know you're going to put up the numbers, but 55 touchdowns your first year starting, that shit is unheard of. The nigga was elite his first year. So anything below that, it's like, we know you flashy, we know you're going to do this. I think, like, they want to see more, and it's like, he's giving them more, but what else could he do? His team's winning. Yeah, I agree
let me ask you something. Do you agree that the Cowboys are frauds?
Yeah, I never believed in them from the get-go. And I'm an Eagles fan. I never believed in them from the get-go.
For
real shit.
All right, what other games that sticked out for you, man, yesterday?
Well, it would have to be the Jaguars and Cowboys game. That did come as a surprise. That was the game that really stuck out to me because they had a lead going in, and then you just blow it in a game you needed to get number one. And so really they just blew their chances. But
yeah, they ain't the number one seed. They ain't gonna get the number one seed.
Yeah,
they were gonna get it either way. They're not better than the Eagles.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
No, they're just not a better team.
The Eagles ceiling is higher than the Cowboys, bro. It is, bro.
Hey, Mookie, bro, just real quick, bro, please, because I forgot to say this. The team that fucked with the most big time yesterday was the Patriots, bro. They needed that fucking win.
They needed that win.
They needed that fucking win.
Especially after San Diego won. They should have
and that bonehead play, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that play is gonna knock them out because if you look at they remaining schedule, they got to play the Bengals, they got to play the Bills, and then they got to play the Chiefs or something. Like, man, they got a tough schedule. They're not gonna win no more games.
They'll go 1-2 at least. Yeah, at best.
Who got them beat it? Who you got them beat it?
No, I'm saying at best they'll go 1-2. But I mean,
I would say the winnable game is the Dolphins because the Dolphins.
That's a toss up. Yeah. That's a toss up. Yeah.
But they got to play the Bengals next week on Saturday. They got to play the Dolphins. Then they got to play the Bills. The Bills are going to do everything they can to get that number one seed. They trying to keep that number one seed.
Depending on where they're at though, in that game, then maybe they sit guys. We'll see.
Yeah, because the Bills and the Bengals, Miles, you gotta understand the Bills and the Chiefs have the number. They both tied for the number one seed. But the reason why the reason why the Bills had the tiebreaker because the Bills beat the Chiefs.
Who do the Chiefs?
They're trying to win. They try to win out. They're trying to win out.
What's the Chiefs' remaining schedule? Because the Bengals can fuck around and jump number one if they beat the Bills because they already beat the Chiefs.
Chiefs have an easy schedule. I think they play the Broncos again.
They got to play the Seahawks. You got to play the Seahawks. Seahawks is itching for a win. They got to play the Broncos and they got to play the Raiders.
Yeah, that's not a.
Okay, so 2 division games and then Seattle. Yeah,
I think they might. I think they'll beat the Seahawks, but it'll be a close game. Yeah. The thing is with the Chiefs, they played a lot of close games. So I don't know if they're like
Mingler.
Yeah.
What you got on these games? Do you agree that the Cowboys is frauds? And what you got on the game that stuck out for you, man?
Man, the Cowboys will be all right. But all I'm saying is, you heard what I said. The Cowboys will be all right.
Like, what you mean all right?
What you mean? What I mean? Just like I said. You're not listening?
All right. You explain that shit. Yeah, you gotta explain some shit like that.
That's
the Cowboys will be all right. If they get their defense together like any other team. If Dak Prescott cut down on this mistake like any other team, they'll be fine.
Yeah,
but he's been like that his whole career.
Like I just said,
that's a cliche.
He's been like that his whole career.
Yeah, for every fucking team. Yeah.
But anyway,
you can't tell me. You're not telling me why they'll be all right, bro. Like you got to break.
I mean, they'll be fine, dude. They didn't get 10-3 for nothing. Is what I'm saying, or 10-4, whatever they is. They didn't get 10-4 for nothing.
Yeah, but that's the thing about that's the thing about the Cowboys. Hold on, everybody. That's the thing about the Cowboys, bro. Like we've been seeing it for the last couple of years. Right. They get hot in the early of the season, then in the later part of the season, they begin to fall off. Right. And the thing is that when you're supposed to be a team that's supposed to be competing for a Super Bowl champion, and your defense is very inconsistent, you're giving up damn near 120 something yards every game for the last couple of games of the season. Then you're looking at on the passing attack outside of CeeDee Lamb. Who else you got, nigga? Who else you got? Then Dak.
Anyway.
Dak doesn't. Hold on. No. It's not no anyways, nigga. Because that's what we got to do. You don't understand it. You don't break. You don't break down the game. Nigga.
Exactly.
Hey, Slim.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Slim. Mitchell, you got to echo, Slim. You got to echo. Then, right? Dak turns over the goddamn ball. Dak does not do a great job in reading the defense well, and it leads to bonehead turnovers. Right? They so heavily relying on Zeke and Tony Pollard to run the football. Is then when teams take away that and stack the box and take away what your best attribute was running the football, do you trust that passing? Do you trust that passing offense, that passing attack that consistently get you downfield when a team is down 2 touchdowns, bro? Do you trust that?
They can make something happen. Yes, they can make something happen.
Can you explain it how they can make something happen?
What you mean? How can they make something happen like they've been doing all season? They can make something happen.
You explain it, sir.
I mean, okay. First of all, they got CeeDee Lamb. Yes, they got T.Y. Hilton. He gonna come in. I guess he gonna come in.
T.Y. Hilton,
old ass Hilton.
Old man T.Y. Hilton.
Get the fuck out of here.
Also,
oh my God,
like you said, they got Pollard, and then they got Schultz, I think his name is, and they got Blake Jarwin, and they got other guys. Then their defense with Parsons and Vanderlei.
You think CeeDee Lamb's a number 1 receiver though?
They got.
I don't think he's that yet. He's close, but he's not that.
What's the name?
Yeah. Mingle don't know football. Yeah.
He's close. He's close. But he's not a number 1 yet.
They're missing too many important niggas on defense.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm saying is they'll be okay if they can get it together like any other team.
Now, where you got the Cowboys finishing? Where you got the Cowboys finishing? And you think they
ain't gonna win the division if that's what you asking. No, they're not gonna win the division.
What about playoff success? You think that is a elite level quarterback where he can literally get his team to wins and he can literally just elevate his team, especially when his team needed him the most throwing the football? Do you think?
I think they can win a game or two. I
don't think Dak is that guy. I don't think Dak is that guy, bro. Dak is not that guy. He's not, bro. He's in
the playoffs though. I think because I know they can beat Tampa Bay. I think Dallas can beat Tampa
Chris,
Bay.
This nigga said T.Y. Hilton like he playing with Andrew Luck in 2016 or something like that. Man, shut up.
I ain't saying he gonna be the star. I say he can help. He can help. I ain't saying he gonna be Justin Jefferson. I'm saying he can help. That's all I was saying.
They picked up T.Y.
I'm not. Yeah, they did. I'm not saying he gonna be Justin Jefferson. I'm just saying he can help. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
But T.Y. not the same though. T.Y. old.
He's not the same.
He's not the same.
He's not the same.
I know he's not the same. That's why I say he can help. I'm not saying he's gonna be Justin Jefferson. I'm just saying he can help. Like here and there.
Teams are going to fucking double the number 1 wide receiver, blanket his ass, and then who's the second
option?
option?
That's not even the Cowboys issue though.
Nobody.
They don't have no consistent second.
And their secondary is trash, and their secondary is fucking trash.
Outside of T.Y. Hilton, they don't have nobody that can literally get separation, get beat. They don't have nobody. They don't have no playmakers outside of CeeDee Lamb. And when teams put their best corner on CeeDee Lamb, you done, bro. You done. Like, come on, Mingo. Like, stop.
But anyway, like I said, like I was saying before, I think Dallas will be okay. I think they'll be fine. But my thing is, with these fraud,
they might win one playoff game. That's it, and they'll get out and lose.
That's my whole thing. These gonna be these dudes first time making the playoff. They not gonna beat the Bills. They not gonna beat the Patriots. The Chiefs, and they won't.
What team are you talking
Bengals
about?
Either. They won't beat Bengals either.
What are you talking about?
The fraud ass Chargers. You heard what I said.
The Chargers are fraud.
You say they're not going to
Yeah. You don't know nothing about football.
You don't know about
the fraud ass Chargers.
Yeah, you can't.
That's what I said.
Hold on, another bad tape because you can't sit there and say the Chargers are fraud.
Man, the Chargers are fraud.
You can't sit there. Hold on, everybody. This is why Migo don't know shit about the game. You can't sit there and say the Chargers are frauds and then elevate the Dallas Cowboys and say they're not frauds and they're gonna be fine and shit like that.
Exactly.
You see what I'm talking about? Like, you weird.
I say they'll be fine.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that when we're looking at the Chargers, who's getting their weapons back, they're healthy, they're getting healthy, and they're playing great brand of football, and they find a way to win games. Who do you trust, Mingle? You trust Dak or you trust Justin Herbert?
So Mookie, let me ask you this question.
No, you want to answer my question. Who do you trust? Do you trust Dak more or you trust Justin Herbert?
So I trust Dak. But Mookie, let me, because I
see why he said that.
Everybody. This nigga said he trusts Dak over Justin Herbert.
Yeah, that's
when they got their game with 5 minutes to go. throwing the football from the you trust Dak? Dak, nigga, what evidence Dak has ever shown you, nigga, that he could get you games when games matter the most of playing an elite way at the quarterback position? What games have he shown you that, bro? When?
Overrated to me. That's just to me though. I think he's overrated.
No, but what games has Dak showed you?
I mean, what you want me to do? I think he's overrated.
Dak's more overrated than fucking Justin Herbert.
I think he's overrated. What Dak did more than Justin Herbert. Dak did more than Justin Herbert have did.
Yeah, because Dak had way better weapons.
I don't want to hear that. Man, you come with an excuse every time somebody says
nigga, that's
like
football.
That.
That's football, you dumbass nigga. That's football, nigga.
Dak has did more than Justin Herbert.
Bro, stop acting like Dak is the only reason why the Cowboys are getting to the playoffs. First of all, you gotta understand they had a great offensive line when he first came in here. They had Zeke. That shit was all fucking Zeke. They was running the football. That was a fucking game, man. What are you talking about? Then they had Dez Bryant. Like, stop it. Like, are you okay, nigga? Like, literally, are you okay? Stop acting like it was all Dak, nigga. It was not all Dak, you dumb fuck. What is you talking about?
Mahomes, Josh Allen, or Joe Burrow. Do you think Justin Herbert is better than Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, or Patrick
Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes, no. Joe Burrow, yes, I think Herbert is better than Joe Burrow.
Come on, bro, stop. You think I'm delusional?
No,
okay,
bro. When we talk about terms of
you think I'm delusional, right?
Herbert is more accurate. He has a more talented arm than Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is a pure pocket quarterback, which I like about him. But I'm taking Herbert. I think it's very close, but I think Herbert is better. He's more accurate and he has a more talented arm. You talking about his foot stat?
I'm the one that don't know football. Okay.
You don't know football. See, I can explain. Everybody, right. I can explain it. Why my points and why I believe something. You can't explain shit. You just sit there and have one statements and not break the shit down, bro. Stop it.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that don't know football. All right.
So let me ask you this.
You clearly don't. You clearly don't.
If the Bengals and the Chargers, man, who would have the better game?
You said the Bengals and the Chargers, man. Who having a better game?
Who had a better game in the playoffs? Who you think gonna elevate their team to a win?
Well, that's a different question. If we talk about who can elevate the game, even if you talk about who can elevate their team into a win, Herbert has done it multiple times. We just seen it yesterday. If you're looking at it in terms of passing yards, and it took compared to Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert in the fourth quarter, and when the game is close, Justin Herbert clears them in passing yards, and he also clears them in passing touchdowns, bro. Completion percentage, right? Now you sit there saying
you can say that, but Joe Burrow did get hurt his first season before
he has. But you gotta understand that we can look at Joe Burrow and sit there and look at the talent that he has and compare it to Justin Herbert. I think Joe Burrow has more talent. He has more talented weapons than what Justin Herbert has.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
yes, he does. Yes, he was.
What makes him one of the best?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Jamar Chase cleared Keenan Allen as a wide receiver. You got guys like T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd are better than Mike Williams alone. Both of them is better than Mike Williams alone. You got guys like Mixon. Joe Burrow has more talented weapons than guys.
Mixon's a better running back.
Making it seem like playing with ball.
All I'm gonna sit there and tell you this is that if we change Herbert and we give Herbert's Joe Burrow's weapons in that defense in the play calling, Joe Burrow would easily be going to the AFC Championship and the Super Bowl as well. He'd had the same results as Joe Burrow. But the thing is that Joe Burrow is not hindered by his play calling. Joe Burrow is not hindered by his by the weapons that he have, right? You got to understand that Justin Herbert is somehow hindered by his play calling because Joe Lombardi is a more conservative play caller. He used Justin Herbert like a 35-year quarterback, not even in his prime. Justin Herbert has one of the most talented arms in football. The man, when his feet is set, can throw balls 50, 60 yards in the air, accurate on the dot, a dime, right? And at the end of the day, when you think about it, bro, I think Justin Herbert is more accurate. He has a more talented arm. And I think that his ability to footballs and tight windows is better than what Herbert is. And I just think his toughness in the pockets. See, when the pockets collapse, Justin Herbert can still be accurate. When the pockets is breaking down, his pockets is still collapsing, Justin Herbert can still have his feet set, move up in the pocket, and still make the throw right to the receiver through his hands, man. That's why I just think this Herbert is better. And if you look at the numbers, Herbert clears them in the numbers. He clears them in the quarterback intangibles. It is what it is. I mean, I like Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is great. But come on, bro.
I mean,
Joe Lambardi is not a great. Joe Lambardi is not a great offensive play caller, bro. And their head coach is very questionable as well. Go ahead.
Justin Herbert's always going to have the numbers because since 2020, he is second in pass attempts. Since 2020, so he's constantly throwing the ball. I'm not going to get you there. Yes,
but don't. But that. But hold on.
And yes, the stats are going to prove.
Hold on, sir. Why
but
you?
When you're second in attempts in 2020 passing,
hold on, bro.
You're going to get the yard.
Hold on, bro. Why are you putting that on Justin Herbert and blaming him for having to? Because most of the times now, most of his pass attempt comes in the fourth quarter. Because 9 times out of 10 is that his defense is damn near giving up the most points per game. If you look at the first 3 years of Justin Herbert's career, his defense is damn near giving up 28.9 points per game of his first year, his rookie year. In the second year, they was giving up 29.3 points per game. They was the bottom 3 ranked defense. So 9 times out of 10 in the fourth quarter, the Chargers are down. So they're literally relying on Justin Herbert to throw the football in the pocket and to get his team in the goddamn game. I'm not going to penalize a quarterback on how bad the defense is playing, on how adequate the defense can't get stops and shit like that, and blame it on him because he had to literally get his team throwing the football in the goddamn games, right? Because if Justin Herbert is adequate at doing it, they're not going to rely on him doing that, bro. So I'm not gonna blame that on Herbert and say, oh yeah, that's the reason why he has all these numbers in his passing yard attempts. Because listen, his passing yards. If we look at his passing yard attempt from last year, that shit is down. And he's still damn near throwing for 4,000 yards. So come on, bro. I think Herbert is. I think
they're the same. They the same. It just.
I think
gotta keep showing it.
Yeah. I think Burrow. I agree, Chris. I think Burrow and Herbert are on the same level for sure. But I just think that Herbert just a way more talented. I'm not gonna say way more. I just think he's just a talented. I think he's a way talented passer than Joe Burrow, bro. I just think he is. Because he's a threat with it. I get that. Like I gotta understand, Herbert is a dual threat quarterback, bro. He can run out of outside, beat you from the legs. He can run from outside the pocket.
Herbert got that.
Go on a run and can make the accurate throws on a dime on the dart. So yeah, man, I think Herbert.
I just think they don't need to play a top team in the first round. They need to get an easy team.
I think to me, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is close between Burrow and Herbert. I think it is close.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, it's very close.
It's close. It's closer than what people think, but people try to put Herbert or they try to put Burrow ahead, but it's close to me.
Mm-hmm. Now I will tell y'all this. That nigga Josh Allen, bro. Ooh, I don't know about that nigga, bro.
Bro. You know what? As good as he is, bro, he be doing some dumb shit too, though.
Yeah, he do, bro. Miles, he lead the NFL in interception throw.
Yeah. He be doing some dumb shit.
Hey, this the thing.
He got talent though. He's very talented.
Oh yeah, he got talent. He's a bro, nigga. He listen. He's they whole running attack.
Yeah, but they don't really have a running game. Like their running game is like awful. It's been awful for fucking 3 years.
No, I don't think it's that. I just think that
it's bad. It's not a good running game.
I think they're horrible at run blocking. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, Brent, that's not true. Brent. Hold on, Brent. How bad Joe Burrow's offensive line has been? You can make an argument that Justin Herbert's offensive line is worse than that because their offensive line leads the NFL in pressures. Like Joe Burrow is the most pressured quarterback in the NFL, the most pressured quarterback in the NFL. Y'all can look that up in Pro Football Focus, or y'all can look it up in Pro Football Reference, whatever they call it. He's the most pressured quarterback in the NFL, and you gotta understand that his offensive line is giving up the most pressures in the NFL, and also they've been injured and they've been critical. His offensive line is mid, very mid.
Yeah,
Herbert.
Herbert's offensive line with the injuries is average.
They bad. They bad. No, they bad.
But that's the Chargers. That's the organization as a whole because Herbert been there. You see how they did Joey Bucks his first year. He came in. They had a horrible run. He got
but the thing is they got the offense. They got the offensive line that was going through. I forgot this man's name. What's that offensive line that the Chargers had that they signed. I forgot this man's name. I think his name Dalton. What's that offensive line? Damn, I forgot that nigga. Damn, what's that nigga name? Fuck, bro. He been out. Shit, I forgot that.
Hey, fellas, bro. Like the only thing that concerns me about the Chargers or any West Coast team other than San Francisco,
Slater. Yeah, Slater.
Yeah.
Slater.
The only thing that concerns me, guys, about these West Coast teams, other than San Francisco, because defense and run the football wins championships, is that, bro, like if Chargers have to play KC, Buffalo, inside these fucking late December, January postseason games where it's cold weather, snowing and stuff, for me, that's concerning. That's my only issue about these West Coast teams is that to go back.
I think I would be more concerned. I would be more concerned about their defense than their running. Like, I think they have a good enough running game,
offense, bro. I mean, they're a West Coast team. I mean, they're built to run the pass. The Niners aren't. Their defense to run the football.
The Chargers defense. I swear, the Chargers defense has to be like the most inconsistent team.
They are, and you know what's crazy? They defense.
What about the Rams?
Hold on.
What about the Rams, bro? They're not making the fucking postseason.
I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking about are they a West Coast team, bro? Like the way the Chargers play.
No, they play different than the Chargers play.
I was just trying to see. I was just trying to see your definition of a West.
But bro,
I was just trying to see the definition.
Last year, hold on, bro, hold on. But listen though, the Chargers aren't a fucking division leader, so they're going on the road. The
Understandable. I know that.
Yeah. The Rams had home field, so you're coming to the West Coast where weather's not a factor.
And Chris Roberts said Herbert got an arm to play in the cold, though.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I was just trying to see the definition. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, Briscoe has to go to Philly. You know what I'm saying? In that type of weather, in late December, early January. I mean, that's cold too, but they're built for that. You know what I'm saying? So the Cowboys aren't built to go win in fucking Philly. And
I feel like after Jimmy G went down, bro, I gotta give the hands up to the Eagles, bro. I don't see nobody going in Philly and beating them, bro. After
San Francisco.
Well, the only reason I don't
see that rookie quarterback going in Philly and beating them.
No matter. Even with Jimmy G, what made you still think they?
Because Jimmy G been to almost 2 Super Bowls, nigga. I got belief in Jimmy G, nigga. Fucking
I just think. Hold on, bro. I just think. I just think, hold on, bro. I just think that if the 49ers can play great situational football offensively, they can move the chains. And I'm not. And listen, the one guy that we gotta give credit that do a great job in dialing up plays is Kyle Shanahan. He's arguably one of the best offensive coordinators in football, bro. Right, and he just does a great job. And
he got them skill players too. He got
Debo. He does a great job of getting everybody touches, everybody involved.
Skill players. That's a fact.
So what I'm saying is that you know what I'm saying, they got elite level defense. Defense wins Super Bowls, defense wins championships, and I think their defense can get stops. I think the defense is very, very tough to get dial against and game plan for. And I just think that the only team that I could think that can beat the Philadelphia Eagles, bro, is the 49ers. Real talk. 49ers.
Well, Mookie, bro, also, too, the Niners do a great job at fucking dominating the time of possession. And so, versus the Eagles, run the football, have long drives, keep the ball out of that motherfucker's hands. And then when
especially if they're getting turnovers. If they're getting turnovers and doing that, they're going to be having the ball more.
In postseason, it comes more to your quarterback.
Like ours. I feel like they haven't met an elite defense yet.
Average Joe, what you got on this, man?
I heard somebody say about Jimmy G. And as a Niner fan, unless everything works out perfectly, we're not going to win a Super Bowl with them.
I didn't say y'all going to win. Bro, first of all, I didn't say the 49ers.
No.
Nobody said the 49ers were going to win. You have a better chance with Jimmy G back there.
We don't.
That's what I said, bro. All right, we'll see this year. We'll see this year. I'll put money on it. All right, I'll put money on it this year. We could put money on it this year that the 49ers will not make it to no fucking Super Bowl with that fucking quarterback. Are you bro?
Didn't he make the Super Bowl like 2 years ago?
No, but see, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like.
Hey, Slim, name me the quarterback name.
You said name the quarterback name?
Yeah.
I forgot the nigga name. He's white. I forgot his name, bro. But it's like,
what the fuck?
Is he a 49er fan? He doesn't even know the name of the back.
He don't even know the nigga name,
fan, bro.
No, I'm a Niner fan.
You just told. No.
I know his name. It starts with a B, but I'm not a 49ers fan.
Yeah, his name is Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy
start
was
with a B.
irrelevant.
I know that nigga, bro, but he's not that nice to be like, oh yeah, let me know.
Yeah, but hold on. First of all,
third string. Why the fuck I need to know?
Slim.
Yeah,
hold on, Slim. This is why you
he's
you
a
gotta,
third string,
hold on,
bro.
Slim. This is a lot of flaw in your argument. This is the reason why you have a flaw in the argument. I'm gonna tell you. No, hold on. You gonna let me talk. That's why you have a flaw in your argument. That year that the 49ers went to the goddamn Super Bowl, and I believe it was the 19 and 20 year. Yeah. They was heavily relying on a running attack and also their defense to get them to the goddamn Super Bowl. It's not what Jimmy G was doing.
Nah,
yes, Jimmy G. All Jimmy G was doing is making the right reads, right throws, right, and throwing them 5 yard, 6 yard dump ball pass to Deebo Samuels. And Deebo Samuels was a demon after the run and catch. That's the only thing he does great is run after catch, right?
Yeah.
All Brock Purdy has to do is mimic the same shit as Jimmy G do. And that just make the right throws, make the right threes, make a 5 yard dump by pass to Deebo Samuels, run the football well, right? Play situational football.
So you saying
they rely on their
Blake
defense.
Bortles did for Jaguars? You saying basically what Blake Bortles did for the Jaguars? Remember when they made it?
It's not the same because he doesn't have.
That's not the same though.
That's not the same shit.
What you saying?
That's not the same shit.
They have more weapons. They have more weapons than the Jaguars, so it's not the same.
That's not the same shit.
What I'm saying is, when it comes to playoff time, it's more of a veteran. It comes to the quarterback, and if veterans win Super Bowls, not fucking first year. Other than Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson, first year, second year quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls. We going off of history,
bro. Nobody's not saying, bro, Slim. Nobody's not saying he's gonna win a Super Bowl. All we sitting there saying is this:
he has a chance with that.
All Brock Purdy has to do, and all he has to do, and I'm gonna repeat it again: play situational football, make the right reads, just manage the game well. We have seen game managers that relied on their defense that won Super Bowl before. We seen Russell Wilson when they had the Legion of Boom. Russell Wilson was a goddamn great game manager, bro. He made the right reasons, right throws when the white man.
We talking about Wilson. We talking about a great Hall of Famer.
You could
he's not a
Hall of Famer.
Russell Wilson ain't no Hall of Famer. Get the fuck out of here.
Are you okay? Bro. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer, bro.
Russell Wilson is not no Hall of Famer.
He's playing like the way he's playing.
Russell Wilson.
Stop hating on that man. That man's a Hall of Famer, bro.
I don't hate on Russell Wilson, nigga.
He's a Hall of Famer, bro.
No,
Russell Wilson we talking about.
Russell Wilson's not the Hall of Famer. Stop smoking dick.
Ask Moss that.
He's not no Hall of Famer, bro.
Ask Moss, bro.
He's borderline, but I mean,
he's borderline. He's
bro. This Slim. This is why you just don't know absolutely nothing about football.
The NFL Hall of Fame is
it's very hard to get.
Not like them.
The fuck is wrong with you, bro?
If
I know that, but he's a Hall of Fame. You're gonna tell me Russell Wilson?
No, he's not. He's not.
He wasn't even. That Super Bowl run, he wasn't even like he was a game manager.
You can discredit him all you want, bro. You can discredit all you want, bro. But he won a Super Bowl, bro. Stop it, bro.
He won a Super Bowl off their defense. You dumb fuck.
Yeah, Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. What are you talking about? I mean,
they hold on, bro. This is why he don't know.
Elvis Barback won a Super Bowl.
Everybody, this is why he just don't know. Absolutely don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know football.
You say that year. Hold on, bro. That year that they won the Super Bowl in 2013 or
Legion
14,
of Boom.
They had the Legion of Boom. They held the best historically one of these. Hold on. They held the best. They had historically. They held one of the best historically best offense in the league of all time in the Denver Broncos offense with Peyton Manning. Right? They held them to how many points in the Super Bowl? What was the points differential in the Super Bowl? They killed their ass, bro.
They
had like 3 points.
Yeah, they did.
3 points in the Super Bowl, man. 3 points in the Super Bowl. One of the hottest offense in the NFL. They held them to what? 8. No, that was 8 points in the Super Bowl. 8 points. The hottest offense in NFL. One of the hottest offense in NFL history. The Broncos offense, right? The Legion of Boom held that offense to 8 points, bro. He didn't win that Super Bowl off what he was doing at the quarterback position. He was just a great runner. He was a great he was just a great game manager, and he was doing. I think he was a great scrambler outside the pocket. But other than that, it was nothing special than Justin Herbert. Than Russell Wilson. Them years. Stop it. He's not no fucking Hall of Famer, bro. Stop the shit.
The 49ers quarterback to Russell Wilson. That's what you saying.
You said what?
So I'm asking you, are you compared the third string 49ers quarterback to Russell Wilson?
No, I'm not comparing it at all. What I'm saying is I'm comparing the situation. And I'm saying there and saying that I'm comparing. I'm comparing the situation, bro. I'm not saying that he can't make no big throws or anything. But I'm just comparing the situation. Just like how Russell Wilson, hold on. Just like how Russell Wilson relied on the Legion of Boom defense, one of the greatest defenses of all time. Why can't goddamn Brock Purdy rely on the defense as well and get this team to the goddamn Super Bowl? And we'll see what it is. That's what Jimmy G did. That's what Jimmy G did, right?
Jimmy G got a reputation.
Even in this, it's the ether on the cake too. Even in this, even the greatest quarterback of all time, one of the greatest quarterback of all time, and Peyton Manning, 15 to 16, his arm was gone. Him throwing the football was gone, right?
Yeah,
they relied on they relied on running the football well. Peyton Manning making them short drop-off passes out on outside on the flats, and had relied on their defense to win that Super Bowl in 15 to 16, bro. Peyton Manning's arm was gone. His arm was shot. He was literally a game manager. His last Super Bowl, bro.
I remember that.
So what I'm saying is this: is that I'm giving you these evidence of, these quarterbacks are not really doing too much at the quarterback position. Brock Purdy don't have to damn near throw 23, 25, 26 times in the game to get his team in the football game, throwing the football from the pocket. He can rely on his goddamn defense. He don't have to do that. He don't have to score damn near 30, 40 something points to win the football game. They rely on their defense, bro. That's what they do. This is the defensive team. And if you have a great elite level defense, that can win you Super Bowl and they can win you championships, bro. Real talk.
Yo, Mookie, I just got to add this to put the cap on that Jimmy G stuff, because people keep saying Jimmy G, he went to a Super Bowl and all that type of shit. When we played Minnesota, Slim.
All right, let me rebuttal after you go. And
when we played Minnesota, he had 0 pass attempts in the second half.
All right.
Right? No. Remember the game? Remember the game?
The Packers.
No, I'm not done.
What I'm saying, bro.
All right, I'm not done.
Let me,
in the NFC Championship game, how many pass attempts did Jimmy G have?
Bro, this is what I'm stating my case,
he had
bro.
8 pass attempts the whole game.
Damn,
bro,
Slim.
what am I saying is, bro, when it comes to football, bro, Jimmy G has a reputation that he know how to play in the big games. The pressure don't come to him. He could get to the big games. I'm not saying he's gonna win the big game, but Jimmy G have a reputation that he plays well. He's all right. I'm not gonna put all my credit in a guy I never seen perform in the playoffs before, because playoffs and regular seasons are complete different. So they could do all this thing, and that third string could look like a third string when it comes to playoffs. Stop getting overhyped over fucking backup football, bro.
But when did Jimmy G perform in the playoffs? Tell me that.
Bro, he got you to the Super Bowl. He was one game away.
He didn't get him to the Super Bowl.
He was one game away.
He didn't get him to the Super Bowl. They was off their running game.
It was a running game,
Bro, that man was a dink and dump nigga. That nigga was dumping it off the fucking goddamn Debo Sanders, and Debo Sanders would have 50.
All right, remember that year? Remember that year when he shot out with Patrick Mahomes? Remember that year he shot out with Patrick Mahomes? That's the year you talking about.
Hey, Mookie, I just put in the NFC Championship game in the chat. I put up the NFC Championship game. He went 6 for 8 in an NFC Championship game.
All right, let's see what this guy do though. Let's see because you.
Oh yeah, Mookie, and you know why they didn't win that Super Bowl?
Shitting on Jimmy G.
You know why they didn't win that Super Bowl? Because he didn't make the big enough throw to win the game. That's the problem. Exactly. You don't know football.
You don't know football. You putting all the credit.
Jimmy G. Jimmy G's a great quarterback.
Jimmy G's not a great quarterback.
Exactly, he's not. The reason they lost is it was because of him.
Great, bro. Nobody said he was great.
But you're saying he played well. He did not play well in the playoffs.
Once again, Jimmy G has the history of playing big games and getting to the big game. He was one game shy of going to the fucking.
What do you mean history? Like a 1 year, sample size? What are you talking about?
They was using Debo.
All right, let's see this third string quarterback use Debo and get to the fucking Bowl. Let's see this guy use Debo and all these guys and get to the Super Bowl. Simple as that.
This nigga, man, shut up, bro.
Like, y'all trying to shit on Jimmy.
Rasheem Mostert was a dog that year, bro.
Rasheem Mostert had 220 yards, 4 touchdowns in the NFC Championship game.
And what is he doing now? What is he doing now? He on the Dolphins, nigga, water boy, nigga. He not doing none of that.
He is. He's a water boy, but he's starting from them.
He's having a cool season.
Mostert just had 100 yards in the snow against the
Bills. He's having a decent season.
Nigga said one game, bro. Nigga said one game.
He starts for them the whole season, and you call him a water boy. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, basically what I'm saying, he's nothing what he used to be on the 49ers. He's a fucking water boy now, nigga.
Why would he be, bro?
The fucking
Dolphins got Waddle and
Tyreek Hill.
That's what I'm saying. He's not the same player when he was on the 49ers, bro.
What are you talking about, man?
You said what? What you said, Moss?
They were a running team in Frisco, bro. The Dolphins are like more of a passing team with Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Different roles. Totally
Bro,
different
so if you a running back,
right?
no matter, don't do that, bro. Don't do that because I could go
that's
with.
not true, bro.
I could do that with Edgerrin
Different
James
teams
when
have
he had.
different
I
schemes.
could do that. I could do that with Edgerrin James
The
when he had
49ers
Peyton
had
Manning.
the
Okay,
49ers
I could do that with
fucking heavy
Edgerrin
run
James.
scheme with
I could do that with Edgerrin
with
James
fucking
when he had
homeboy.
when he had a
compared to Miami.
pass
What are you
dominant
talking
quarterback,
about,
and Edgerrin James was still top 5 in rushing yards, bro.
Who?
Edgerrin James.
He talking about the Peyton Manning years.
Yes. Fuck out of that with the heavy passing shit, nigga. I don't want to hear that, bro. Nigga, Peyton Manning was pass heavy, nigga, and he still had one of the top 5 rushers in the league, nigga. The fuck out of here with that pass heavy.
What are you
shit,
talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Edgerrin James, what I'm saying, Edgerrin James, you talking about you can't really run in a pass heavy offense. Edgerrin James was top 5 rushing.
That's not what we said. That's not what
he said.
What did you say then?
I never said that you can't run. I'm saying that in San Francisco,
For
They were a fucking run scheme team, hands down.
Facts.
It's not like Mostert.
And the coach was
they relied on heavy
and the coach is a pass.
He's had a good year this year.
Bro,
he
this
had a
was
bad
a
year.
pass heavy team too. They had Marvin Harrison.
With the fucking Dolphins, Tua runs it pretty well. And then you got Waddle and fucking Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Arguably the fucking 2 best receiver combo in the league. What are you talking about, man?
Answer my question. Answer my question. Was the coach a passing team or a running team? Answer my question. That's it. That's all I want to
know. They were a play action team.
The fuck out of here. Just answer the question. Pass
the
or
Colts
run.
were a mixture of both. No.
The fuck out of here.
They were run, play
Yeah, they were a mixture of both. Yeah.
Bro. He was not.
Hey, Rasheem Mostert in the 2019 NFC Championship game had 4 touchdowns, bro. They was not relying on Jimmy G to throw the football. That's the year that they went to the Super Bowl. That year, the divisional round against the Vikings.
Hey, Mookie, put that the link I put in the private chat because he gonna see Jimmy G's stats. This great Jimmy G that got us to the Super Bowl.
Bro, you keep trying to put Jimmy G is great. I never said Jimmy G is great, bro.
So what are you arguing about?
All I said is Jimmy G.
Everybody, y'all know that game against the NFC Championship game. Maz, this man Jimmy G threw the football 8 times. He only threw the ball 8 times. 8 times, Maz. They played the Packers. He threw the ball 8 times.
Who you rather have, Kirk Cousins or Jimmy G?
Bro.
Who you rather have, Kirk Cousins or Jimmy G?
The combo, bro. Rasheem Mostert literally carried this game. 29 carries, 220 yards, 4 touchdowns. He was a dog. Facts, bro. They couldn't stop the run worth shit.
Who you rather have, Kirk Cousins or Jimmy G?
What are you talking
that's not no. First of all, that's not a fair assessment because it's Kirk Cousins and Kyle Shanahan's offense. Kyle Shanahan plays a big role in all of this.
So you think Kirk would be better? You think Kirk would?
He'd be way better in the Niners system.
Yeah, he actually makes a point there. He does make a point there.
It's the way we scheme people open.
No, you have this is what the 40. They have skilled players that they could just give the ball and say run to, bro. They have Debo.
But we
they have
scheme them into space though.
They have what's that other wide receiver? I forgot his. But they got
Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, Ayuk. They got Ayuk.
You have George Kittle.
Just give them the ball from the 5-yard line, and they can make their own plays. That's not calling a play. It's just you have great, skillful players, bro. You have players who could literally, like, you could give Debo the ball, and he could be a running back and score a touchdown. That's how talented Debo is, bro. He has a talented.
They have a great run block scheme too. I mean, because
but I'm saying, don't say the scheme when he got all these players that go perfect with the scheme, bro.
But he drafted these players for this scheme. Like, what you mean?
Yeah, because you can't run Debo Samuels on other teams like this, and he run the ball like that, bro. The Niners had the personnel to make him look that way, bro. They have one of the best run scheme blocks in the league.
Nah, they do. What I'm saying,
they
have a lot of skillful players.
They run a lot of outside zone runs.
Right. They use everybody, Mookie.
Like,
bro, they use everybody.
Like Brandon Ayuk, like that kid is nice, and he's supposed to be like he's nice. He could be a 1, bro, and he's supposed to be like.
Then you throw in McCaffrey. I mean, shit, that takes him over the top for me. I mean, they're just
and we're already one of the most physical teams in the league too.
Lethal.
Physical, like on defense, physically, you got the fucking linebacker Willis. That nigga's physic.
Patrick Willis don't play for us, bro. He retired mad long ago.
But I'm saying he started like the being physical, and like it's just like how it started. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just the 49ers, they play physical, like they play rough. They play like the Steelers used to.
Well, guess what, bro? I was at the game when Chiefs came to town, nigga, and that physical didn't work for Patrick Mahomes, bro. He made that shit look easy.
But hey, Maz, you know what it is against Patrick?
What is it, bro?
He drops back so far, and we like to rush 4, and we can't get there on time. Like, few quarterbacks can do what he does.
Hold on, bro.
Us.
Hold on, bro. I was there, bro. Nigga, he took fucking 3 step backs, five drop step backs, 7. I mean, he gave you the total package, bro. He's just too good, man. He's just too good.
Hey, Maz, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Where do you have Lamar Jackson ranked?
As far as a quarterback go?
Yes.
Like in the bottom half of 10. Because I value dropping back, reading defenses, standing in the pocket, throwing the pass, reading defenses, you know what I'm saying? Going through progressions. You know, first guy's not open, you know what I'm saying? Going to your tight ends, making accurate throws, fitting the ball in tight windows. I mean, he's probably like 9 or 10. And I can argue, and listen, pure passing, I can argue that, nigga, he's probably lower than that. Lower than that.
But see, my thing is, I disagree.
Lamar Jackson, bro, hold on, bro. Lamar Jackson is a supreme athletic football player, bro. He's a football player.
He's not a quarterback.
Yeah, he's not a
quarterback. You
can't. He's a great running back. He's a great running back.
You can't win like that. You can't win Super Bowl.
He's a running back playing quarterback.
Yeah, bro.
And that's what I'm gonna say too.
You can't win like that.
Hey, Boz, you know the Ravens have a chance of missing the playoffs again. So this is gonna be the second time Lamar missed the playoffs because
they 9-4. They
hurt, and hold on, he being hurt and him not remaining healthy throughout the full season, and basically causing his team getting to the playoffs for multiple years.
That game was on Tucker, bro. Tucker missed some field goals yesterday that he knew we don't miss.
Yeah. What I'm saying is this, Maz. Do you think no? Because he's injured. Lamar is injured.
But he should be back. He should be back after this week. He's not gonna play this week, but the following week he should be back.
Do you think they should give him that money that he wanted?
I mean, listen, he deserves to get paid like any other quarterback.
Yeah.
But they need to figure out and come to a mutual agreement. I mean, don't pay him as a max guy, but I mean, he definitely deserves his fucking bag. But just be cautious of if you're the Ravens of what you give him, because if you give him the big bag and give him
gonna have no help
fucking years, then you can't sign another guy. So listen, all I'm saying is this: pay the guy, but pay him what he's worth, man. Don't overpay for him. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. 100% agree, Moss. 100% agree.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, but do you agree that he is an inadequate? I think Lamar Jackson is a very inadequate passer. I mean, it's like when he dropped back and throw the football, I just very cringe. It's like he has like a blindfold on and he's overthrowing receivers. Like he has a blindfold on when he dropped back and throw the football. That's what I've been saying about Lamar Jackson. I just haven't seen the improvement of him throwing the football in the pocket, analyzing the field, and scanning the right reads. I mean, when his first read is not there when throwing the football, and Mark Andrew, he reverts and streaming the football. He reverts and streaming on the outside, right? And the thing is that his accuracy is very, very inconsistent at times, and also, just not having a talented arm, not reading the defense right, not throwing the football in tight when he don't do what a traditional quarterback. Lamar Jackson is a great downhill quarterback. He's a great talented with his legs. But if you take away that, I mean, he's very inadequate, and he's not a great quarterback. He's just not, bro. He's not a quarterback.
I think that's cap.
Why you think it's cap? Why you think it's cap?
You know why I think that's cap, bro? It ain't no secret. First of all,
explain why.
That was straight. First of all, that was straight BS. What mine said. Bottom half of the girl. Boy, stop.
How?
Secondly,
BS.
Well, break it down, bro. Break it down.
You can't name 8 or 9 quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson
as a thrower of football, absolutely.
No, as a thrower of football,
yes. Who cares about throwing the football? As long as you get the job done, that's all that matters.
No, yes,
he won
games. But he ain't got the job done though. But he ain't got the job.
That's what he's hurt.
Yeah, he ain't got the job done yet.
What did Lamar do? What did he do in his MVP years?
He's hurt.
Got that shit
shut ass
down.
kicked in the post.
Man, he led the league in pass touchdowns.
Wasn't it by Tennessee? Yeah,
he led the league in pass touchdowns. That's what he did in this MVP
year. You were lying. You say he led the league in pass touchdown, but his average yards. Okay, he did, but his average yards per attempt was very, very low.
It doesn't matter. He led the league in pass touchdowns.
He was
Some can say he can't do.
Dicky Dunk. First of all, this man
Lamar Jackson led the league in pass touchdowns.
Lamar Jackson has never been.
Man,
he's never been. Hold on, bro. He's never been top 10 in passing yards whatsoever. His completion percentage is mediocre. He's never been top 10 in completion percentage. His quarterback rating is bad. Bro, this man has a quarterback rating of a 58. A 58 in the postseason. So his MVP years, bitch. His MVP's years, nigga. His MVP years.
Justin Herbert.
This man,
top numbers, and he ain't even made the postseason yet.
Yeah, because football is an ultimate team sport. You casual.
And Justin Herbert has did all that and yet to make the playoffs.
You're a casual. Because if we compare Lamar Jackson situation compared to Herbert, Herbert has never had a top 5 defense. He's never had a top 10 defense. Your man Lamar Jackson has a top 5, top 10 defense. Stop the bullshit, man. Stop the little bullshit, bro. Stop it, bro. Right, dumbass nigga. So if I give Herbert dumb defenses that he had, oh, nigga, that's playoffs every fucking year. Because now you ain't got to rely on Herbert to throw the football damn near 40, 50 times. And when his team is down late in the fourth quarter because his defense is getting stopped and holding and maintaining the goddamn leads. Mingle Jessler know something about the game, nigga. You don't know nothing about the game. Yeah, be quiet, nigga.
All the other quarterbacks that made the playoffs. This ass the only one that ain't made it. Gee, I wonder why. Trash ass.
You said what? So let me ask you something.
Josh Allen made the playoffs. Joe Burrow made the playoffs.
Let me ask you something. When Drew Brees, let me ask you something.
This trash ass
hold on, Mingo Justin. When Drew Brees had 3 straight years of throwing for what 5,000 yards, with you throwing like 50 touchdowns every year, them 3 straight years from 15, 16, and 17, and the Saints was having historically one of the worst defenses in football. Would you sit there and say Drew Brees was elite? Would you still sit there and say Drew Brees was still at the top tier quarterback because he missed the playoffs 3 straight years? Huh?
I'm gonna say it like this: the difference between what you trying to compare Joe. I mean, you're trying to compare him to Justin Houston?
No. What?
I mean, Justin Herbert.
No, I'm not comparing.
You're trying to compare. What's the name of Justin Herbert?
No, I'm saying I'm comparing the situation. See, what I'm saying is that nobody's not going to sit there and look at Drew Brees and say, Drew Brees, you were the reason, you was the main reason on why the Saints didn't make it to the playoffs every year. Now we're going to look at what was really wrong, what really happened. We're going to dive deep in the water and investigate why didn't the Saints make the playoffs. Because when I watched the games, and I was a diehard Saints fan, diehard Drew Brees fan, right? The Saints had historically one of the worst defense in football. Their defense was damn near giving up 30 points per game. They were damn near giving up 200 yards per carry every fucking time on that defense because that defense was bad. They couldn't get stops whatsoever. And that's why they relied on Drew Brees to throw for damn near 5,000 yards every year to give them a chance at winning games. Nobody's not going to look at a guy and, Justin Herbert, and they're going to look at him and sit there and say, you know what, you're the reason why the Chargers didn't make the playoffs the couple years. Because y'all got to think about it. In a COVID-riddled year, when there was no preseason games, right? There was no games for Justin Herbert to get some repetitions and repertoires and shit like that, right? He still came out of the year, back up to Tyrod Taylor, came in the first game and throw for 200-something yards. And then the first season of his rookie year, he threw for damn near 4,000 yards, 40 touchdowns, right? But the Chargers had one of the worst defense in football, right? Then the second year where he threw for over 5,000 yards, their defense damn near gave up 29 points per game, and they were the bottom 3 ranked defense in football, right? Let alone that the receivers led the NFL and dropped, and let alone their offense has been mid, right? And then this year, their defense they're giving up the most rushing yards in football. They top 5 giving up the rushing yards. But Justin Herbert, despite that, of the injuries that he had on the defensive side of the ball, the injury that he had on the offensive line, and how inconsistent and horrible play calling has been for Joe Lombardi in the offense, he still got his team as an 8-6 record. Nobody not gonna look at these quarterbacks and sit there and say you the reason. That's why I sit there and break it down. Like you judge football players, Mingo Juster, as basketball players. Basketball players is more of an individual sport because you can control the output, the outcome on the offense and the defensive side of the ball. The quarterbacks can't control the output on how bad their defense is playing. See, how bad your defense is playing can wear off on your offense, but Justin Herbert still remain consistent. See, this is the thing about you, Mingo Juster. You use basketball logic and judge that in football. I use the logic that football is the ultimate team sport. You don't. And that's the thing that I would label you as a casual because you are a casual, bro.
Nigga, please.
Hey, Mookie, to be fair,
you're casual, sir. Sorry.
Hey, Mookie, to be fair, though,
hold on. It's nothing wrong being you're just a casual. You don't watch the sport like this.
No, you're a casual.
You actually talking. You actually talk. Hold on. You talking to somebody that actually played the game and actually watched the game.
Nobody want to hear that, Mookie.
Yeah, maybe when we go hear football, he thinks soccer. Yeah.
Hey, Mookie, to be fair though, this year for the Ravens,
American football.
Jesus. Nah, hey man, that World Cup game was crazy yesterday. Don't just
Maz, you've been wrong the whole time. You need to hush.
But now,
I don't want to hear that shit you talking about.
We have to be fair to Lamar this year when it comes to the Ravens. That Ravens defense, for whatever reason, that secondary is not playing like they used to.
Yeah,
and
but
he's really carrying them. He was carrying them.
Every quarterback
that's not true. Yeah. Who cares, bro?
That's not. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why that's not true. Because yes, you can sit there and say the defense had aggressive, but you got to understand that their defense, top 10, top 5 in takeaways. When your defense is getting takeaways, right, at a great field position, that helps your that gives you a short field for your offensive score, right? And the Ravens have been struggling in the red zone, and that part of that they don't capitalize on the opportunities that the defense is.
And every elite quarterback, Mookie, ain't got no top 10 defense. So I mean, it's a moot point, bro.
I mean, and then this
not because if you look at their losses, and then this too. Yeah, you can sit there and say their defense is this and giving up the one of the most points in football. But you got to understand this though. There's games where Lamar had the lead and they forcing Lamar Jackson to throw the football from the pocket and he hasn't coming through, like the Bills, like the Dolphins game where it was tied 35-35 and Lamar Jackson overthrew Mark Andrews running a flat route and then he overthrew Mark Andrews in the pocket when he was wide open, had a walk-in touchdowns and he overthrew him. That shit hit the fucking goddamn crowd. The crowd caught the football because of how overthrew he threw that football. Hold on, not done yet. Then against the Bills. The game was tied, right? They needed a touchdown to take the lead. Lamar Jackson scrambled to his right and threw an interception in double coverage, which cost him the goddamn game, right? What other game that I missed it to? Oh, against the goddamn Jacksonville Jaguars. Not the Jaguars, but against the Giants, right? Lamar Jackson threw interception in double coverage. Then they had an opportunity to get his team down the football field. With a minute left, he scrambled. No, I'm not gonna blame the Jaguars on him. I'm not gonna blame the Jaguars loss on him. Because
he was up though in that game, right?
No. He played.
That was the defense.
The Dolphins.
Like 1 minute left.
The Dolphins' loss is on him. But then against the Giants, where he was scrambling to his right, he fumbled the football that lost him the goddamn game, and the Giants scored. He literally cost him that goddamn game in the fourth quarter. Lamar Jackson hasn't been playing well when they literally relying on this man to throw the football from the pocket. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been playing well in the pressure clutch situation. He hasn't come through, bro, throughout the whole year. That's why I'm just saying that, like, nah, don't blame it all on the goddamn defense because Lamar Jackson had opportunities to score as well, and he hasn't come through.
I get what you're saying, but all right, I'm going to go to that Dolphins game. When your defense gives up 28 points in the fourth quarter alone, like, how are you, especially, and you're at home.
Well, you got also everybody. You got first of all, you got to understand that bro. Yes, they defense they didn't give up 28 points in the fourth quarter alone.
They did. It was 28 points.
It was in the half.
They gave up 35 points in the half.
Oh, okay. Even if it was 28 points, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that to fact check you. But what I'm saying is that even you can sit there and say they gave up so much points in the fourth quarter. Lamar still had an opportunity to score the football with a minute left, and he overthrew Mark Andrews, and he overthrew his receivers running the flat route.
You're right.
He had an opportunity to score. If he would have scored, he would have actually won the goddamn game because he forced his defense to get one last stop to win the goddamn game. But he did not capitalize on it. He had multiple 3-and-outs, and he was overthrowing his receivers. Against the goddamn Dolphins game. Against the goddamn Bills game, he threw a costly interception, and that lost him the goddamn game for throwing the football. Against the Giants, cost him multiple years. Cost him.
The reason the Bills, they're up 20-3, right? And then he didn't.
Hey, hold on, everybody, and don't blame that Bills game on his defense because
they're up 20-3.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that because in the first half, their defense got 2 turnovers on goddamn Josh Allen alone. They got a pick and they got a fumble, right? And that put them in a great opportunity to score 2 points on the board as well. So don't blame that shit on the defense. Yeah, don't blame that shit on the defense.
No, that's why I said they were
exactly.
20-3,
and that's what I be trying to tell you about Justin Herbert.
I said the Dolphins.
Don't blame that shit on the defense. You follow your own words.
No, you did not. No, that's different situation.
No, it's not different. It's the same thing.
No, they're not.
It's not different. Don't blame the defense.
The Chargers are like cursed. They miss field goals. They do dumb things. They have horrible coaching.
Yeah. He don't know football. Yeah.
No, but the Dolphin game.
Yeah, he watched American football. Yeah,
because I made money on that game, and I was mad in the first half because the Dolphins are getting killed. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, go sound.
Tyreek Hill was crazy.
Welcome to NFL Takeover, man. You finally hopped in, man. Do you agree with this topic that the Cowboys are frauds?
Oh, they're fraudulent.
Goddamn.
Yeah, bro. I never really liked the Cowboys. You know, I
They
can't
was
stand
never
them no way.
real.
But I never thought they were as
You
good as
were.
everybody was trying to. You know, Dak, he does some dumb shit sometimes too, man. So let's call it what it is. Sometimes Dak be throwing them games away too. So I don't really think
He's not elite
good.
quarterback.
Well, he ain't better than Jalen Hurts.
No, he's not. He's
But why you be acting like Jalen Hurts is this?
He's
Right,
not better than Hurts.
exactly.
Like,
That's my
what the fuck
boy.
is wrong with this?
That's my boy.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Look, bro, I'm a
They said
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
I'm a Jalen Hurts supporter.
Jalen
Bro. I like him when he was in
he's a
Alabama.
supporter. He's a supporter.
I hated
I
what they
got you.
did to him there, but he bounced back. He should have been a
See,
Steeler.
it's
The
beyond
Steelers should have
Bro,
drafted him.
Jalen Hurts. Hold on, go sound. Can you just talk about because you want to
His
talk about other
game,
quarterbacks?
yeah.
We talk about his game.
Well-
talk about how he had 2 interceptions thrown yesterday.
Okay, first time.
0
First
touchdowns.
time for everything.
Below 200 yards. It's not the okay.
That was
but
the
what I'm
first
saying-
time he had a game that bad.
Well,
This
what I'm
season,
saying,
this
what
season.
you gotta understand is this is that
And they still
he had a
won.
great.
And
Bro,
he
it's
only
not.
got 3.
Bro, it's not. First of all,
Season,
goes. It's not about what Hurts been doing. Yes, Hurts been playing well, but it's all about the team, and that's what Michael Parsons said. This nigga's all about the
Man,
team.
you see
It's
that
not
little
about
scamper
Hurts.
he had. You see that little scamper he had for that touchdown. Boy, that's a bad boy.
No, he's not.
I mean,
Stop
hey,
the dumb
we
shit.
can't be like, yo, he had 2 interceptions. and
He had
talk
0
about his-
touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
He had 0 touchdowns the whole game.
0 passing touchdowns. He ran for 3.
all right, that's one game. Patrick Mahomes
That's
had
one.
a couple of bad games this year.
Well, we can't act
I mean,
like
he
the
had a
running
bad
yards
game.
don't count.
But
The
this
running yards
Mahomes
don't
had a
count.
couple
But
of bad
this supposed
games.
to be
That's one
MVP
bad
though.
game.
That's
But he
what
ran
makes
for
him so.
3
That's what
touchdowns,
makes
so
him
he
so
still had
good.
3
See, he
touchdowns.
can
Bro,
do
I
it
don't care about.
with
I
his
don't care
arms
about
or his
rushing.
legs.
Bro, rushing touchdowns for a quarterback is just an add-on, bro. Because we don't look at.
That'll win you
Well,
game.
That's
You're right. It's an
everybody.
add-on that'll win you
No. Rush. I don't look at what quarterbacks do. Yes, that's an add-on to me. But
It's a luxury.
quarterback,
I get it.
absolutely, yeah, it's a luxury. It's an add-on. It's nothing meaningful.
bro,
The thing that we look at a quarterback position, what you do at throwing the football. That's what we look at the main trajectory of what is elite level quarterback. What you do throwing the football. And that man had 2 interceptions, 0 passing touchdowns. Bro, Jalen Hurts had a mediocre game, bro. Mediocre.
That's right.
And Mom, massive is
Oh,
Patrick
my
Mahomes.
goodness.
They'll be killing this nigga,
You
bro.
talking about the casual.
They will kill this
Patrick
nigga.
Mahomes got 11 intos for the season. Y'all crying
Why
over
y'all
the
sitting
nigga
up
having
here acting
2
like
That's
he ain't
cap,
getting the
bro.
job done, bro?
That's
Patrick
cap.
Mahomes got
That's
11
cap,
intos for the
But
season.
wait, though.
What he's
Wait,
saying
though.
as a
That's cap, though,
passer,
'cause-
though. What he's
Nah,
saying
but that's
as a
cap.
passer.
That's cap though. Cause the same thing. What Mookie said about what's the name? That's the same thing, bro. He be cap. Mookie be capping back and forth.
No,
What are you talking about? Hold on. What are you talking about?
But see, I give you this. Forget that. I give you this. Aaron Rodgers had 0 touchdowns in some of them games, so he's not a good thrower now, or he's not a good quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers is washed. All his abilities right now at the quarterback position that actually has gone down.
No, man,
His
come
accuracy
on, man.
and
right time you give him some weapons, he having another MVP.
all that shit that's going down. Aaron Rodgers is
Right
important.
time you give him some weapons, he having another MVP season. Now you changing your tune again.
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I don't think you have comprehension. Hold on, what I'm saying is this.
Not washed.
Aaron Rodgers this
Well, let
year
me
has
ask you
been
this,
playing
bro. Let me
bad.
ask you-
He has
do you
his
think-
lowest. Hold on.
let
I'm
me
not
ask
done yet. I'm not done yet. He has his lowest quarterback rating he has throughout his whole entire career. Aaron Rodgers throughout what he has been doing this year has been playing poorly. He's been missing throws. He's been the same thing. His accuracy has gone down. His deep ball has gone down. And at the end of the day, he hasn't been doing a great job in reading the defense. Now I understand his weapons has been digressed, but still, you already knew that you already knew the deficiency. You already knew the deficiencies of going into this goddamn season. That's a bad example, Mika Justin.
See, hey, Mookie, I hate to say it.
Hey, somebody got to echo.
Who got echo?
Now it just sound like somebody. It sound like they got something in the background, like they
somebody
listening
watching
to
something.
Also, like watching something. Why?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's not me, nigga.
That's not me.
I never said it was y'all. I ain't even say no name.
Nah, muted me. That's why I said that.
Oh, I'm about to say I didn't say no name.
Now what you said?
Okay, I gotta say this because if you're gonna say rushing yards don't mean anything, that means Michael Vick was never a top tier quarterback then because he was never top 10 in any.
Man, Lamar. Now that's
why
a
are we
horrible.
bringing it back to
That
this,
is a
bro?
bad. That's a bad
No,
example.
hey, but if you say rushing yards don't count,
everybody, that's a bad
Stop
example.
comparing Lamar Jackson to Michael
Vick.
nigga.
He's stop it, bro.
Stop it.
No. You said Jalen Hurts rushing stats don't count.
No. I'm just saying it's not. It's an add-on. It's not nothing.
Okay, Michael Vick throwing the football.
Bro, stop doing that, bro. Stop.
This is why you were casual.
It's not casual.
Because Michael Vick can throw the football.
Yeah, bro, stop that
dumb. Just because he appreciates.
Because he's not. No.
I want a running throwing quarterback. I don't care about no pocket pass. I want a running throwing quarterback.
And a running throwing quarterback has very. Hold on. Aside from a few, select a few. A running quarterback is not proven to win you multiple.
Okay, well that's because they got bad.
I want a traditional quarterback.
Okay,
I want a quarterback that can stand the football. I want a quarterback that can stand in the pocket, throw the football with elite for eye coordination and elite accuracy.
I disagree with that.
Running quarterbacks don't win you Super Bowls. It don't. Quarterback has the traditional way won you Super Bowls.
Wait a minute, Colin Kaepernick damn sure should have won that Super Bowl against the Ravens.
Colin Kaepernick never won a Super Bowl.
That was some bullshit, bro.
Casual tape.
Man, that was some bullshit, bro. When them lights went off, y'all can't tell me that wasn't no bullshit.
Flacco beat him, nigga.
That was some bullshit. I'm telling you, when them lights went off, that was some bullshit.
You're running throwing quarterback. He may not last through the season.
You're gonna be scared every game. That's what
he may not make it through the season.
Kaepernick got snaked.
And then hold on.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
Y'all see, they can't say, man, you can't say
Jalen Hurts got a banged up shoulder right now. Did you know that? That's why he was messed up yesterday.
I can say that as a Niner fan.
He got a messed up shoulder.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this shit.
He banged up.
What I'm saying that's an add-on is like we're not gonna look at like Lamar Jackson has been top 5 in rushing yards for a quarterback every year. Nobody's not gonna sit there and praise that over a guy that has a quarterback position who is top 5 in passing yards and top 5 in passing touchdowns, who has the completion percentage of 7 and shit like that.
Getting them? Dude ain't even made the playoffs
yet. But you're not putting into context that football is the ultimate team sport.
Ain't nobody want to hear that. You make excuses for some guys and then praise.
No, it's not. It's facts. When I say it's facts, bro, I give you context. That's facts, bro.
That's not no facts.
Yes, it is.
Move. So what's the name?
Let me ask you something. What was the Chargers defense rate last year?
Man, nobody don't care. Get the job done.
No. See, Mingo, just you struggling to break it down. I'm asking you a question, nigga. What was the Chargers defense rank, nigga, last year?
If you scoring, why you care about what the defense doing?
Because if you get because if your defense can't get stopped, it don't matter how much
you gotta score every time.
Everybody. If your defense can't get you stopped and you can't get your offense and put them in great positions to score 4 points and shit like that, and can't get stops when it matters the most, it don't matter how much defense you have. Nigga, do you understand what happens when the Chiefs and Chargers play, bro? You understand that Patrick Mahomes took his team the width of the field and scored a touchdown, bro, with a minute left, with 33 seconds left, because their defense gave an open opportunity for the Chiefs to score points, and they left Justin Herbert 33 seconds left to get his team downfield. It's literally impossible to take your team for 90 yards from the field to score a touchdown to get them in the goddamn game, bro. It's literally impossible. That's why you have to have defense to get you stops. You have to have the defense to hold its own, to force 3 and outs, for your quarterback to put him in the right position to score touchdowns and to put points on the field. That's why football's ultimate team sport.
Especially when he ain't that good. When your quarterback ain't
what
that
he's
good,
saying is you can't win with no bottom third defense.
That's why
you can't win like that.
You can't win with no bottom third defense.
You can't name one quarterback that won a Super Bowl with a bottom 3 ranked defense.
How about just make a playoff though? How about
there's a difference between that and a defense that gets turnovers.
Yeah, because defense win championships.
I mean, you can. To be fair, you can make the playoffs. Like there's some.
You can make the playoffs.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Tony, no football. That's what I'm saying. Like it's exception to the rule. Like you probably have a selection. You probably have a select few that made it with like a bottom 3 ranked defense, but that was exception to the rule. Most of the years, mostly through the years, guys that with a bad defense like they have don't make the playoffs, bro.
Right.
It's just impossible.
They'll make the playoffs. They won't win the Super Bowl. Like that's when Peyton Manning was getting smacked early in his career. They had a bad defense. So they're out there putting up 30 points in the regular season.
Smacked. No matter how good he was, he kept getting smacked. But Tom Brady always
he had a bad defense.
Top 5 defense. That's why he got 7 rings.
All the time.
That's why he got 7 rings.
I'm pretty sure Patrick Mahomes' defense is not top 10 right now, and they're 11-3.
They've never been top 10, but they do create turnovers.
They create
turnovers. Remember, Honey Badger used to create turnovers.
Great point.
Year after year after year.
And he's Patrick Mahomes, though.
No, the year they won the Super Bowl, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. They was top 10 defense. The year they won the Super Bowl,
they were top 10 defense.
What are they now? What are they now?
About top 20,
they didn't win no Super Bowl. They didn't win no Super Bowl. What are they now?
What Justin Herbert excuse?
He gotta win a record.
Hey, to be fair,
we're just talking about making a playoff.
Justin Herbert got a winning record, bro. He got a winning record.
Justin Herbert's situation is a little different. The Chargers are one of the worst teams at end of games in the clutch.
Herbert got a winning record with the injuries, bro.
No, they missed
injuries, and with Herbert got a winning record with injuries and how mediocre.
Every team have injuries. I don't want to hear that.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not injuries. Not injuries that San Diego has. Not injuries that. Hold on. Not injuries that San Diego has. Nigga, stop with this casual shit.
Come on,
the Chargers are a good team.
It's football. Every team has injuries.
Hey,
so you saying if AJ Brown and Devontae Smith both was hurt, Jalen Hurts would still be putting up these numbers and
no.
I said Patrick Mahomes.
Hell no.
No. Hey, that's not fair. That's not fair because Jalen Hurts made the playoffs without them. He made the playoffs without AJ Brown.
And they won 12-1 without him.
Yeah, but he did make the playoffs.
But
what happened in the playoffs? What happened in the hold on. What happened in the playoffs?
No, they got their ass whooped.
Exactly, nigga, get that shit out of here, bro.
Because they played a better team. They played
everybody. Hold on, everybody. I got the defensive rank. The 49ers are the number one ranked defense. The Eagles are the number 2 ranked defense in football. Right? Now,
Yes.
If we're looking at where the Chiefs are ranked, they're ranked what? 3, 9.
Oh, hold on, but Mookie, how much?
Hold on, let him speak. Hold
on, let him speak. Let me speak.
Hold on.
Quiet. How was you speaking? You was quiet.
No, hold on. I'm getting my facts ready, bro.
Okay. Well,
moment of silence. Moment of silence.
Wait, hold on. You need silence to think. I wanted to say this. How much? So you can put this in your numbers. How much of that defensive rating is contributed by the offense controlling the ball?
Okay. So the Chiefs are ranked 14th. They're the 14th ranked.
I said that.
They're the top 15 ranked defense. If you're looking at the Chargers,
15.
they are. Damn. Oh my God.
Did you hear the question that I asked you too?
The Chargers are.
Mookie, did you hear the question?
They're the 21st ranked defense. So they almost. They're
almost in the bottom third.
Yeah, they're almost in the bottom third. Now,
Mookie, how much of that defensive rating is contributed from the offense controlling the ball? Because Jalen Hurts controls the ball.
That's not how this calculated. What are you talking about?
Like I know that's not how it's calculated.
I'm telling you though, if your offense controls the ball, your defense stays spread.
They got Graham.
Right.
You guys gotta realize they have an experienced defense. They got players all around. It's not just,
so even if the
even if your offense is controlling the ball, if you look at the average yards, if we look at the total yards per total time possessions for team, I'm looking at the total.
Fletcher Cox, Slade, Graham, all them motherfuckers over there. Man, come on, bro.
Graham, yeah, they got players.
Right. Chargers got weapons.
Okay, we're looking at opponents' time possession. It goes down. The Eagles are. This is why it's going to hurt your opponent. If we look at the NFL team opponents' time possession percentage, the Eagles are. They're not even the top 10. They're not even top 10 in holding the ball or having a ball.
Yeah, so they.
That's what we really saw yesterday. They won this whole defense. That's their offense.
Where's the Chargers? Where the Chargers?
My possession.
So they won yesterday because of Jalen Hurts.
What's time possession for the Chargers?
Bro, just throw that out the window.
The time of the possession, they're not even top 10 either.
Yeah, bro, throw that out the window, bro.
Yeah, you done.
Yeah, casual take.
Yeah, so Jalen Hurts played good yesterday.
If you look at the opponent's time possession, I'm gonna give you the numbers. Washington is number 1. San Francisco is number 2.
Washington.
Cleveland is number 3. Baltimore is number 4. Cincinnati is 5. Philadelphia is matter of fact. Hold on. Philadelphia 6. 7 is Pittsburgh. 8 is Kansas City. 9 is Arizona, and 10th is Green Bay. So if you got to be top 5 to be effective, bro.
Arizona's not.
So no, he just right outside there. He number 6 because he controls.
No, they're not.
Flow of the game.
Okay,
man, y'all
no,
ain't
he
gonna
does
try
not.
to take nothing from Jalen Hurts.
No, he's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Everybody, no, it's not. Everybody, go sound. The Eagles are top 5 in sacks per game, right? They also top 10 in rushing yards, opponent rushing yards in the NFL. They have elite level defense. So it's when people sit there and say that
and quarterback,
he's not elite.
Bro. It's AJ Brown, bro.
He's not. He's not.
Hurts
AJ Brown, bro.
You being a fan, bro. Go sound. You being a fan.
He hasn't won a single playoff game, but you think he's
I know what I'm seeing out there. I'm seeing
show you what different AJ Brown.
You're a fan.
Goes, has he won a playoff game yet? Has he won a playoff game yet?
No.
But
He's
Herbert
getting better every year. But see, here's the point. What do you want from a young quarterback? Is what you see in Jalen Hurts. He getting better every year.
If Jalen Hurts was so good, why they went out and got AJ Brown then?
Yeah,
because everybody needs a number one.
They know he that good.
I know that, bro. But he's trying to make it seem like Jalen doing it by himself.
Because they know it makes sense. It makes sense to invest.
I mean,
when you got a player this good, you want to invest.
Though they were hurt.
Man, it wasn't
because he was a number 2 receiver. He's got a number 1 and he's got a number 2.
Not putting up none of them numbers before AJ Brown.
AJ Brown got there, bro.
Nigga. Shut up, Ghost. Like, come on, bro.
Everybody, like, Tua wasn't doing this without
the whole team was there. They bought in one person. Now they got them 12-1. Come on, bro.
Everybody, Ghost Town. He's a Steelers fan. He's a Steelers fan, captain for Jalen Hurts. Is he still that fucking bad?
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Jalen Hurts. I like Jalen Hurts.
I tell you what, when they play the 49ers and they take AJ Brown out of the game, I hope and I pray that Jalen Hurts, you somewhat watching to see if
Jalen Hurts is going to be a problem for us as a Niner fan. We struggle with QBs. We struggle.
But what I'm saying is, the 49ers are going to be able to take a corner and put him on AJ Brown and scheme to stop him from running. So what Mookie is saying,
but they got other weapons. They got AJ Brown. They got a good running game, and they got
fucking
AJ Brown is different though, bro.
AJ Brown, but the thing is, AJ Brown hasn't always been healthy throughout the whole season. Last time I checked, he was sick, right?
No,
you know what I'm saying? So he still has been winning. You know, he still has been winning football games. You know what I'm saying? Goddard has been injured for like how many weeks?
Nigga got a megaphone.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a megaphone on this microphone.
That shit. My little niece came here.
Everybody else was on that team. They added AJ Brown. Now
that's a lot of teams.
Who was AJ Brown?
Receiver?
Nobody was talking about.
We don't do this to Josh Allen. When Josh Allen added Diggs,
who was AJ Brown before he got there? Come on, bro.
No, AJ Brown was nice.
But that's what I'm saying, man.
No, but Diggs did the same thing to Josh Allen, though. We don't say that.
Right.
Oh, I'll tell you that. I'll say that, no question.
Tyreek Hill for Tua, like everybody, when you get that real number one, it changes.
Somebody said y'all cooked Lamar when he didn't win a playoff game, but y'all praise Hurts. I don't praise Hurts, bro. That's that nigga. That's
Ghost. That's not us.
What about wait?
I'm telling you,
he having a great year.
If he doesn't win a playoff game this year, they're going to give him the same treatment Lamar is getting.
Exactly.
I swear to God. He's going to get the same treatment Lamar is getting.
Anthony 2B.
The best quarterback in the pocket.
Yo, what up?
What up, Ant? What up, boy?
Yo, what up? All right, man. Y'all gotta talk real football. Y'all, I hear people struggling. Y'all struggling right now.
Hold on. Hey, who's struggling, Ed?
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about the other niggas. No, I was listening earlier. I was at the supermarket, man. Y'all right?
You was at the deli. But you got to chop cheese.
No, supermarket, nigga. I was at the fucking deli.
Then they got to
fucking chop. Anyway, let me get straight to the point.
We're going to the deli.
Now, homeboy said he 40. All right. Yo, let me get straight to the point. He said he a 49er fan. We have trouble with mobile quarterbacks. That is true. We do, because we have problems with Murray. I don't know. He be lighting us up. We can't. But
Hurts is about regular season, and we don't.
Yeah, regular season. But in the playoffs, we're gonna box When we beat the Eagles, when we go into Philly, when we beat
the Eagles with that quarterback.
Yeah, no, we are beating them. All right,
No,
they're
Brock
not
Purdy
going to
better
win
than
the
Jimmy G.
championship game. Get the fuck out of here.
With that quarterback,
The Eagles ain't built like that, man. They're not ready for
the Eagles.
the spotlight.
They the best team by default. They're the best team over there by default.
They're not ready for the spotlight.
They're the best team over there by default, bro.
Yeah, we just went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
Bro, you don't have a quarterback, bro. I would say the same thing.
Jimmy G's not why we got there. Stop saying that,
bro.
Jesus.
Jimmy G went
Yeah,
down.
we got that. This is the scheme we're gonna do. All right. I'm gonna say my scheme we're gonna do. We're gonna box him in like to do Jackson.
And he gonna
we're gonna box him up, make him a pocket passer. Yeah, we're gonna make him a pocket passer, and the other dude was right. We gotta take AJ Brown out the game. We gotta take him out. Yo, homeboy was right. He said that. Yeah.
What if
easier said than done?
And what if the Eagles play defense where your quarterback look like an actual third string?
No.
We a different.
But yeah, let me tell you something.
He's the third string, bro.
But this is what we're gonna do, because Shanahan gonna keep it on the ground. You know he's gonna keep it on the ground. He don't want the
on the ground in the playoffs. You're gonna have to throw it eventually.
Well, he did it. All right. The year we beat the Packers, they only threw the ball 9 times that game. 8 times. Yeah, 8 times. Yeah. So he gonna keep it on the ground.
Okay.
He ain't turn it over though. That's one thing I can say about it.
He didn't do anything. It was a team.
Yeah, he only threw 8 passes.
Stop comparing your third string to Jimmy G, bro. Stop comparing.
Stop thinking he's third string. He's not good. He's a third string, bro. With Jimmy G. The 49ers got a really good record.
Turn the ball over.
Now, when we make the Super Bowl, but all right, one more thing, then I'm shut up. When we make the Super Bowl, I think we probably play the Bills or the Bengals, right? Because the Chiefs ain't gone. All right, we're gonna play one of them two. We gotta throw the ball downfield. That's the only way we can win the game. If we keep it on the ground, we not winning.
Delusional.
Okay, you just gotta Patrick
Mahomes. We can run on any.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes ain't going to no more Super Bowls, man.
I think he's saying that because they're gonna miss Tyreek Hill. Eventually, they're gonna miss Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, they're gonna catch up with them in the playoffs.
They're gonna catch up with him.
They're gonna double Travis Kelce. He's gonna have to throw to someone else.
Yeah, whoever said that, homeboy's been on point. He said we're gonna take AJ Brown out the game and Tyreek Hill missing, gonna catch up with them.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are losing.
I think Patrick Mahomes just that great.
Y'all are forgetting this.
He's good, but
all you have to do double. Who said double Kelce? All you have to do
the same thing y'all making plans for the Eagles, bro. The same thing they making plans for the 49ers with the third string quarterback.
This is what y'all need to understand about the Chiefs, especially in the postseason. Y'all are forgetting that the Chiefs, when they won the Super Bowl, they kept getting down by like 20-something points. You don't have Tyreek Hill anymore to score super quick anymore.
Yeah,
and you saw what you saw what the Bengals did to them in that championship game in the second half.
Why is he talking about the Chiefs?
No, come on. You saw what the Bengals did to the Chiefs in the second half.
The Chiefs is not the best team on the AFC, bro.
Listen,
no, Buffalo is.
Cincinnati is. Cincinnati is the best team over there.
Cincinnati
is the best team over there.
Hey, I think
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's the best team on the AFC. Stop bringing up the Chiefs, bro. Stop bringing up the Chiefs. Cincinnati's the best team over there, bro.
Nick Bosa gonna have a field day against Cincinnati.
It's gonna be Eagles versus Cincinnati.
I disagree.
No, the Eagles ain't going no Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Eagles versus Cincinnati.
Man, they not going to the Super Bowl, bro.
They ain't going back to back years.
Why Cincinnati do it again, bro? Them boys
they're not going back to back years. I don't think so.
Cincinnati's for
real though. Jalen Hurts,
real, bro.
Y'all so y'all think the 49ers going, huh? That's what you.
I'm a Niner fan. I think we're going.
Hell no, not with no third string. I ain't never heard no shit like that.
If he don't turn the ball over,
nigga's a third string, nigga.
Do you watch the games?
Nigga's a third string, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
He's playing like a third string quarterback, though.
All right, till the playoffs start, bro. Till the playoffs start.
Jalen Hurts take care of the ball. Who you talking
about?
No,
hey, are you talking? Is he playing like a third string quarterback, though?
Compared to Jalen Hurts, bro.
No, but is he playing like a third string quarterback? It's not about just
Jalen Hurts played on competition in college all over, bro. Stop comparing third string to
your
Jalen
title.
Hurts.
It's about how you play.
When they play LSU, he played like shit.
All right, but Jalen Hurts been on that. He been on that form. That third string never played no type of competitive football in his life.
Shit, yo, AJ Brown hasn't even been the most healthy. Like, I think he got sick one time.
Man,
AJ Brown been
Brown
pretty healthy.
been
AJ Brown played
cooking, bro.
solid.
What
He
you
just had 3
talking about,
touchdowns 2
man?
weeks ago.
Right,
AJ Brown, man.
Step in, and he had to step in.
AJ Brown just had 180 yards yesterday.
And Jalen Hurts has shown the ability to make even Quez Watkins look good. So
AJ Brown been healthy the whole year, pretty much, man.
Man, y'all be hating.
Man,
Y'all be
be
hating.
cooking, man. I don't know what this man talking
And I'm a
about.
Jalen. I rock with Jalen Hurts because they try to do him dirty.
Y'all be hating on the black quarterback.
They try to do Jalen Hurts dirty.
I ain't hating on the man.
The thing is, y'all be hating on the black quarterback. But when Tom Brady had Chris Godwin and Gronk and all these guys, ain't nobody saying nothing. This nigga had a whole team.
You be capping for the black quarterback.
You gotta call it down the middle, bro.
Nobody saying nothing.
Hold on. I give him credit where credit is due. When Lamar Odom, man, I mean, bro, it just got to the point
we already
This is easy.
But you can easily say the same thing about Josh Allen. Come on,
if we don't win the NFC, Shanahan
and we can't say that about Josh Allen because Josh Allen played one of the best playoff games I've ever seen in my life and lost because of his defense.
But if Diggs don't go there, man, it hit different. He ain't lying about
that's
that.
true. That's true.
So what we saying?
Everybody needs a number one.
Discredit every quarterback that got good weapons.
No, you don't discredit.
Hey, perfect example.
So
Aaron Rodgers lost Devontae Adams. Look at him now.
That was his fault.
Looking like shit.
Yeah, because he don't take no pay cut.
I agree with that.
He trying to 1 foot in.
Yeah, he don't take pay cuts. Yo, at least Tom Brady take pay cuts. Tom Brady take pay cuts.
Hey, Tom Brady taking pay cuts is different. That's different. His wife.
Tom Brady a cheater. It goes down. Is Tom Brady a cheater?
Yes, he is. Absolutely. The biggest cheater.
I get so tired of people. I don't even want to talk about Tom Brady because, like I said,
the funniest thing
to make calls audibles when you know what the defense doing because you done stole all.
All right, so why didn't work yesterday? Why didn't work yesterday? It was 17-9. I had picked on the win and they blew the fucking game. They got blown out. Why the other fool? He was coming on yesterday.
Tom Brady owes you need to
Because he
retire.
can't give everybody signals no more. He used to get all the goddamn signals.
Yeah, he was calling all the books. I'm like, yo, he kept pointing at his fucking line.
Look at him struggling. He's struggling with that.
Tom Brady owes you need to retire. That's all that
Yeah, he was calling the world order boost yesterday, man. He looked at him.
Antonio Brown left. Those are 2 people right there. Gronk.
That's what
they can't shoot no man.
Hey, nigga, Tom Brady is a cheated bitch, nigga. Hold that.
Cheating. Yeah, he cheated now.
Hold that nigga accountable.
His coach
cheated too. No, Tom Brady ass be cheating.
Boy, they call Michael Vick. If they call Michael Vick stealing signals, boy, they probably lock his ass up for that shit.
I'm trying to call him
fighting dog.
But they shoot still signals every team.
His ass up, so you right.
They cheating. They be cheating. That's all that is. They just
go ahead, Herm. Go ahead, Herm. Cook.
Yo, let me tell you a secret.
Herm, cook Tom Brady.
Hold on.
Yeah, you know why Tom Brady's getting shut down? Because of Peyton Manning.
Shut up, bitch.
Peyton Manning.
Tom Brady not even a top 5 quarterback.
Go to Peyton Manning's show.
He was part of the Spygate.
Shut up,
man. All right. I'm telling you something. Peyton Manning.
Drunk ass up.
All right. Can I see what Peyton Manning be saying on his show?
It ain't drunk. It just came from the grocery store.
Peyton Manning be calling out all time that play.
Hold on, Ant. Let him call, Ant. Go what the fuck? Go ahead.
Yeah, bro, man, Tom Brady, he's not a top 5 quarterback of all time. He's not the GOAT. He's a cheater.
Yeah, he's not the GOAT.
Spygate, he cheated because he knew all the defensive plays.
Spygate was over Bill Belichick. That's Bill Belichick.
On top of that, flattening the balls. Bill Belichick ain't had shit to do with throwing, gripping a flat ball.
Yo,
so don't blame Belichick for the flat ball, nigga. Tom Brady, cheating ass nigga. Then this how bad it is. He's so much of a bitch made motherfucker. Nigga done lost his marriage behind this football shit because he was cocky and arrogant, thinking that he could come back at 45 and win.
Bro, his wife was mid, bro.
Man, look, his wife is a billionaire, and
his wife and the baby not a billionaire.
I said she damn near
500 million.
She ain't even damn near.
She ain't damn near. She got way more money than Brady. She got way more money than Tom Brady.
She do, but she's
Worth
not.
like
Hey, Bengals, stop this shit. Hey, man, look, Tom Brady should never be considered the GOAT.
No, she is not no billionaire.
To be real, Mook, I could put 10 quarterbacks over Tom Brady. I can put 10.
Nah, I don't know about 10. Give me the 10. I want to hear the 10.
Only one.
Give me the 10, nigga.
Just to be real. Let's be real.
All right, give me the 10, huh?
I'm gonna choose a couple from this era. I'm gonna choose Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna put Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I'm gonna put Patrick Mahomes over that nigga.
No.
I'm gonna choose Aaron Rodgers over that nigga.
Cap.
Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, I'm gonna choose John Elway, Dan Marino, Brett Favre.
Not Brett Favre.
I'm gonna choose Terry Bradshaw.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
You might as well say Big Ben then. You might as well throw Big Ben in there.
Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning better than that nigga. We gotta be real. We gotta be real, man. That nigga not top 10, bro.
Peyton Manning. Yo, Peyton Manning
not top 10,
bro, he
man.
got 2 rings though. But Peyton Manning, when he in the playoffs,
he had to cheat to get the rings. He had to cheat to get them. So I don't take that serious. So, you mean to tell me Tom Brady's a better thrower of the football than Brett Favre? Even though Brett Favre racist,
Brett Favre, he throw too many interceptions in the clutch. I can't fuck with
Brett Favre racist, but he ain't better than Brett Favre.
And he got on here the cap.
Yeah, he is better than Brett Favre.
He's better
than Hey, Miles.
He is, Herm.
Nah, but Miles, but when you know all the plays, hold on, Miles. Hold on, Miles. I'm asking this, Miles. Now I'm asking this, Miles. If Brett Favre had the same opportunity as Tom Brady to know all the defensive plays, that Spygate shit. You think Brett Favre would have threw as many
interception in the playoffs?
Drew Brees is better than Brett Favre. Drew Brees better than man.
Stop the cap, bro.
Drew Brees better than Brett Favre. Yeah, Drew
Brees better than Tom Brady, nigga.
Drew Brees is
no.
Yes, he is.
If you put Drew Brees on the
okay,
all right, you know he started in San Diego.
Terry Bradshaw better than that nigga.
Like when you put the Chargers, like y'all forgot.
What about Warren Moon? You got Warren Moon over Tom Brady?
Nah, I ain't gonna go that far though, boo.
Absolutely.
Y'all know y'all can't.
Warren Moon as a passer is way better than Tom Brady.
It's easy to game, man. If I know every hand signal, if I know every stance. To understand what the defense is doing, bro.
Y'all nigga, I saw one.
I ain't gonna throw in an interception. He already knew what they were doing.
Tom Brady just played with a better team around him.
Now fuck Tom Brady. He a cheater.
Warren Moon as a talent is way better than Tom Brady. Come on, bro.
He got Spygate.
Tom Brady, sorry.
He used PEDs because his old ass shouldn't be out there right now. So he
now you gonna somebody say you a Brady section. Somebody say you a Brady section.
As a passer, bro.
No, I'm not a Brady section. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't call him the GOAT, though. He's not the GOAT. He's not the GOAT.
It really is tripping.
It goes down. Warren Moon as a passer ain't better than Tom Brady.
He sure the hell is.
Thank you.
No, he's not. No, he's not. You gotta watch him defend.
Nigga, what the hell?
No, he's not.
Warren Moon as a passer, bro. Come on, bro.
Warren Moon do got a stronger arm, man.
Yeah, he got a stronger arm. Yeah, he got a stronger arm. But he look at 2 weeks, and that's it. 2 weeks. That's it. 2 weeks. And he done.
Justin Herbert gonna be better than that nigga.
Nigga, 2 weeks and he done.
Overrated as fuck.
Joe Burrow gonna be better than Tom Brady. Man, look, man. I
don't know about that.
Man,
you reaching, huh? Stop reaching.
His career don't count. His career don't count. It should be an asterisk. Hey, look. Hey, Miles. Hey, look, Miles. If they could put an asterisk on Barry Bonds, what make you think that Tom Brady should have an asterisk about him? They put an asterisk about Barry Bonds
because
Barry Bonds is my favorite baseball player. That's my favorite.
Barry Bonds was doing 40-40s and 30-30s before the steroids. And they still couldn't even prove he was on steroids. You caught Tom Brady. They ain't catch Barry Bonds. They caught Tom Brady.
Well, his head said that he was on
Fuck
steroids,
his
but I get what you're
head. They
saying.
ain't catch him. They ain't catch him though.
Yo,
They
his
caught
head got
Tom
bigger.
Brady shit, though.
Yo, his head grew every year.
Am I lying, go?
He had a
Yo,
lot of
Barry Bonds still my favorite baseball player, though.
Hey, go. Why Barry Bonds not the GOAT? They put an asterisk about everything he do, but they don't want to put an asterisk about Tom Brady.
Hey,
Tom Brady.
Shadid said, "Ant, you a 49 fan? Why you capping for Brady, bro? We finna disown you."
I'm not capping for Brady. I'm telling the
Yes,
truth.
you are, bitch.
I'm not telling the truth.
No, that's dumb because
I don't care,
Brady
nigga.
from the Bay. So
everybody
fans
say,
like
everybody say you don't know football, nigga. They say you don't know.
No, I know football. I'm telling you, look at the link, dog. I'll cook you,
Man,
dog.
you saw the
You don't
news,
want to
man.
Super Bowl with me, dog. I will cook you, dog. I will cook you, homie. I will cook you.
Brady.
You can't fuck with me with football. I will cook you, dog.
What's the name?
Hey, Niner fans don't have a problem with Brady.
Hey, Ghost, you heard the news?
You got a problem with a cheater. He a cheater.
What's
I
that
got
thing?
a problem with anybody that cheat.
This man.
You saw what
He didn't cheat us. He cheated the Raiders.
Yo, give him 2 shoes. Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone.
Listen, man.
What's
Hey,
that?
I got a question. Hey,
Hey,
I got a question. Is Stafford a Hall of Famer?
No.
No.
Hey, Ghost.
He got the numbers. He will be.
He got the numbers.
Yeah, they might put him in.
Man,
Right, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Hold up. No,
I'm just
he
asking.
But they gonna put him in the
If
later
he get
years.
another one, if he get
He's
another
not.
Super Bowl, they're gonna put his ass in the white.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers only got one Super Bowl, so you can't go out.
Nah,
But
Aaron
Aaron Rodgers
Rodgers
is
got
way
Right,
better
that's why I
than
say you gotta
Stafford.
get
he
another
better
one.
than his ass though.
No, but
Aaron
Stafford got
Rodgers.
the
Then
numbers.
he got
and
like
got
4
the
league
Super Bowl now,
MVPs.
too.
Aaron Rodgers got like 4
Eli
league
Manning,
But you
MVPs.
know what?
Eli
They'll probably put
Manning
him in
gonna
there.
get
To
in,
be honest
and he
with you, they'll put him
sucks.
in there. Shit, they done
Yeah,
put
but look,
Eli
if you
Manning gonna
wasn't,
get it.
if he, hey, you seen what he did the first year he got out of Detroit? That motherfucker won the Super Bowl,
He
so
ain't
he probably
lying,
could have
man.
done better if he won with
No.
the
You
That's what I'm
know why he
saying.
won.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
why
saying.
he won. All right, cut
Why
it
he
out,
win?
Herm. You're a
But
49er
see,
fan.
Aaron
You know
Rodgers
why
got
they
like
won.
4
Why
Because
league
he
homeboy
won?
dropped that
MVPs. And he got 1 Super
He
Bowl.
dropped that
Look,
fucking
Hart.
Double
interception.
league
Hart
MVPs.
dropped
Yeah,
the ball.
that's very short. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he went Philly right now, and he ain't going no Super Bowl. He ain't going
Man,
no Super
shut
Bowl.
your ass up.
Herm, do you think Russell Wilson's a Hall of Famer?
Hell no.
He will
No.
be.
No.
He will be. He will.
He
Oh
not
my
no
God,
Hall of
no,
Famer.
he's not no Hall
He
of
ain't gonna
Famer.
be
Hey.
first ballot, Mook. He ain't
He's
gonna
not
be
a Hall of
first ballot,
Famer.
but they
He's no
gonna
ballot.
He's
He'll
not
be
a Hall of
one.
Famer.
He'll
No,
He
be
he
gotta
won't.
get
one.
another
Yo,
Super
Herm.
Bowl, man.
He'll be one.
If Big
Yo,
Ben
He's
saw
not a Hall of
ass,
Famer. Y'all don't know football.
Nah,
Big
Big Ben
Ben,
wasn't starting.
Mook. If Big Ben have an opportunity to make the Hall of Fame,
Big
Russell
Ben
Wilson
was not
that
starting.
Big Ben, hold on.
He been relevant too
Nigga,
long.
Big Ben wasn't starting. What the hell is he talking about?
Hold on. Are you comparing Big Ben to fucking Russell Wilson?
Yeah, I'll take Russell Wilson over Big
Nah,
Ben.
nigga, Big Ben was
No,
the
I ain't gonna
man.
do that, Herm. But listen,
Big
he
Oh
Ben
my
was the
God,
man.
Herm, you
he
don't know
gonna get
football,
in.
bro.
Mook, he gonna
That's
get
your
in.
Steelers
Big Ben was
bias,
the
man.
man.
That's your
He's been way more relevant than what that boy named Stafford has been. He's been way
Big
more
Ben,
relevant.
Big Ben was
So
the man for a
But
while.
Stafford
Big
was
Ben?
in Detroit though.
Russ
and
in.
Wait, hold it.
I
Yo,
don't
bro,
know,
you
Ghost.
said Big Ben?
Bro, Russell Wilson, bro, you gotta understand it's hard.
Cause they
It's
gonna
very,
think
very
about
hard.
that interception
Everybody. What I need y'all to
go.
do is not have basketball logic in this, bro. You gotta understand it's very, very hard to make the Hall of
Pro
Fame in
football, yeah.
First of all,
All right,
and I don't look at Russell Wilson. First of all, Russell Wilson, yes, he is a Super Bowl winner, but bro, outside of him winning the Super Bowl, like what has he really done that put his stamp on the lead as, you know,
Win
like he was a
title.
Win 3 conference titles.
Yeah.
He only got
He
2.
only won
Yeah, but
2.
hold on. They went to 2. They didn't win 3 conference finals. They went to the Super Bowl because off their defense alone.
Yeah,
I mean, you can say that about Big Ben. You can say that about Ben Roethlisberger. Defense led that team.
Big Ben and Russ is crazy.
Big Ben is easily
Big Ben has a game-winning drive. He got the game-winning throw.
Look, Big Ben wasn't even the best player on his team. Troy Polamalu was the best player.
Big Ben is easily a Hall of Fame. That's not going to even be a question. Watch.
Also,
Big Ben is easily a Hall
Yo,
of
Herm,
Fame.
I like your football take.
Like when you do it for the
I
Steelers.
mean, I be with the shit on some and I got a troll on some man.
Yeah,
yo,
Big Ben
you
is
said
easily a
Troy
Hall of Fame.
Polamalu. Come on, man.
Troy Polamalu was the best player on the Steelers. What you talking
Yeah,
about?
that nigga used to overrun mad plays, man.
Hey, don't disrespect Troy.
Go Sam. Who's the best player on that Super Bowl team with the Steelers?
I don't know. You could say James. You could say James Harrison.
Nah, don't stay on the Steelers.
That was on the second one.
It was Harrison. Yeah, James Harrison. Harrison.
That was on the second one.
No, it wasn't. It's Ben Roethlisberger, bro.
On the
Ben
second one,
Roethlisberger.
yeah.
No, Ghost. Your football card should be pulled right now.
Last
for saying
one,
that
it was
shit.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah, Big Ben was good though.
But James
Was the
Harrison
last
was
one?
that pick
Even the one
before
that lost to
halftime was
Green
When they
Bay,
beat the
he was the
Cardinals?
best
You
player
talking
on
about
the
when they
team.
beat the Cardinals?
the pick
When
in
they
the
beat
end
the
zone
Cardinals?
before halftime.
Yeah.
That changed
So
the game.
Troy
Harrison.
Polamalu wasn't the best player on the Steelers.
About an
Hell
interception.
no, he got burnt in the Super Bowl against Green Bay. He the reason they lost. They was getting his ass roasted. You
Who you
forgot
say,
about
Herb?
that
Who you
one.
thought it was? Who you say?
So Troy Polamalu wasn't the best player on the Steelers.
Man, fuck no.
Yeah,
Man,
Troy
Troy-
Polamalu.
man,
He the best player on our defense, but he
man,
wasn't
man,
the best
Troy
player on
Yeah,
the Steelers.
San Antonio House. Nah, he wasn't the best player.
Polamalu made
Shit, I
goddamn
don't even
So,
Greg
so,
famous.
so who's the best?
goddamn.
Who's the
Hines
best player?
Ward. Yeah, Hines
Who-
Ward. I'll give you
Hines Ward. Hines
Nah,
Ward.
it was not Hines Ward. God,
Hines Ward was nice.
Yeah, Hines Ward was making
San
plays.
Antonio
Nah,
Holmes.
Hines Ward was making plays.
Your own bed.
San Antonio Holmes made the
San
clutch
Antonio
catches.
Holmes.
Yeah, but he
Long
wasn't
baby.
the
He
best
made
player.
the catch, man, but Ben
Hey,
is
to
the
this
best
day,
player.
his foot was not down. If you go back and you look at it, his foot was not
Man,
down.
what
They
are
were
you
on top
talking
of each
about, boy?
Nah, he
His
got
foot
that
wasn't
shit
down.
in. He got that shit in.
That's what
Yeah.
made the shit so amazing that he actually got his feet down.
Nah, bro, he had his cleat on top of the other cleat.
Man,
on
we
top
don't
of
want to hear
the
them
other toe.
conspiracy theories.
God
It's not a
damn.
conspiracy. You can go back and see it.
Hey, goes crazy. Goes crazy.
Hey, go.
got
Hey,
that
What
go.
you
Hey,
talking
go.
about, boy?
Who calls
On
Pittsburgh
that
that Super
Raiders
Bowl
play,
against
they
Green Bay
missed that
though?
call too, bro.
This sound like one of
The
the
Raiders touchdown.
Well, you talking about the tough book?
That was what's the name? Jaw. The Jaw.
Who was the
Yeah,
judge?
his foot was there, Monk.
I'm saying in that
Nah,
fucking
bro,
Raiders
if you
Patriot
zoom in,
game,
his
that
toes
wasn't
on
a
top of the
touchdown,
other
bro.
That's
toe.
Brian.
That
Yes,
wasn't
that's
a
Brian
touchdown.
got cheated on that catch against the
Man,
Packers.
Green Bay
This
spread
sound,
it.
That was
Spread
that
it.
shit.
those sound like one of the
Pittsburgh got to say, where Troy
What you talking
Polamalu
about,
at?
boy?
Oh, there you go. Boom.
Man,
James
Troy
Harrison,
Paul
he could have said
Mall
James
at.
Harrison
There you
was the
go.
best player on the defense, nigga. James Harrison
Aaron
was nice,
Rodgers
nigga.
Aaron Rodgers ate his ass up. Wherever 43 was, that's where Aaron Rodgers was throwing. Oh, there you go right there. Blue.
Yeah, he was. Oh, yeah, he overrated Troy Polamalu. Man, come on.
Oh, they're
James
going to
Harrison was like the best
I don't know about
defensive player,
overrated.
bro.
Troy
James
Polamalu
Harrison
was
was
good.
making
Now I don't know
plays.
about overrated. Now he wasn't
He's
overrated.
not
In that
overrated.
Super
Yes, he
Bowl, he
was,
wasn't.
dog. I saw his
In
fucking
that
No, he
overrated.
wasn't, nigga.
against
No, he
Green
wasn't,
Bay, he
nigga.
wasn't.
No, he wasn't,
He
nigga. You
definitely
bugging,
wasn't
nigga?
overrated.
Dude, he's overrated, bro.
Who thinks Troy's overrated?
He's
I
bugging.
just know
You know,
he
hey,
wasn't good
You
against
know,
I'll
Green
say
Bay.
Ed Reed, who was better than Troy at the time?
If they had a stat how
He was
many
a
plays he
thumper now.
overran, yo, man, come on, man. He overran a lot of
He's
plays,
a
bro.
run. He's a
No,
run
no.
stopping safety.
Yeah, but that's
He couldn't
because what's it
cover.
called? Like
He
had
couldn't cover
Hey,
no
hey,
receivers
Mars,
for
hey,
nothing.
Yeah,
Mars.
he ain't no cover. Yeah,
Hey,
he
hey,
can't cover.
He
hey,
ain't
hold
gonna
on,
cover
hey,
shit.
Not a
hey,
cornerback.
hey,
He's
hold
a
on, Mars.
safety.
Hey, Mars, who's a more
I
valuable
know.
defender, Von Miller or Aaron Donald?
Von Miller.
whoa.
Yeah, Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Whoa.
Von
Cause
Miller
they ain't
is
win
way
shit
more.
till you got there.
Hold on,
What?
bro. Hold on. Von Miller is way more destructive in big games and key
Yep.
moments than fucking Aaron Donald
I
ever
agree.
has been,
I
bro.
agree.
I
I
disagree.
agree.
Aaron
Yeah.
Donald,
I
I
disagree.
disagree.
I heavily
Hold
disagree.
on.
nigga.
Hold on.
I
I
heavily
disagree.
disagree. Nigga.
That's
I
cap.
agree.
That's cap.
Here's
I
my
disagree.
point.
That
That's
is
When
cap.
cap.
New
Hold
England
on,
was
fellas.
in that
Let
one
me
Super
go real
Bowl.
quick,
That's
fellas.
cap.
No, he's not,
That's
Mars.
cap.
When he
Let me
played
go real
against
quick,
New
fellas.
England in
Wow.
that Super
I'm gonna
Bowl,
point
they
out two
neutralized
games.
his ass. He
I'm
wasn't
gonna
doing
point out
that.
two
Hold
games.
on.
I'm gonna point out two games. AFC title game, Denver versus the Patriots. That nigga controlled that game. Basically took Tom Brady out the
He
game.
did that.
And then the Super Bowl versus
Super
Carolina.
Bowl.
Nigga,
Yeah.
That's not fair.
domination, bro. Pure
That's cap.
domination.
That's cap. Aaron
Mars,
Donald.
Mars,
No,
Mars,
hell,
Mars, Mars,
he ain't
Mars,
lying. Go look at the
Mars,
tape.
Man, that's cap,
Von
bro.
Miller.
That's
Mars,
not
cap.
fair.
That's so
Mars,
cap.
Man,
I'll tell
Von
you what.
Miller ripped
Hey,
both of them
I'll tell you
games,
why it's
bro.
not fair.
That's
Because
cap.
I'm gonna hold on. hold on, bro. First of all, this man, Aaron Donald, it was no question that he was the best defensive player at his position or in football, bro. This man made all pros since he got in the league. He was making all pros as a rookie. This man got 5, 6 all pros as a fucking rookie. He's damn near getting blocked 76% of the goddamn time and still give you double-digit sacks. Who is doing that shit?
He didn't touch Tom
Who is
Brady
doing that
one time in
shit?
Super Bowl.
He damn sure
He didn't touch Tom Brady. What are you talking about?
He didn't touch Tom
Not in
Brady
that
one
Super
time.
Bowl. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Hold on, he didn't touch him as much, but he didn't touch.
No. It's a fact, bro.
No, but Maz. This man is damn near. Maz. This man is damn near getting double teamed 76% of the time.
So what?
76. What do you mean? So what? You comparing it to what Maz? You comparing it to Maz. Maz, you comparing it. Hold on. Maz, you comparing it to an out or in lineman or a linebacker who is playing on the outside. So it's very, very hold on. It's very, very hard to double somebody that environmental would play at his position who line up on the outside. Comparing it to a D tackle who's laying out inside, it's easy to damn near double team.
If you're that great, bro, you must get to the quarterback.
Stop it, bro. That's not. Come on,
Mookie. I know you saw when it was Von Miller sitting down with Michael Parsons. What did Von Miller say? Von Miller said, if the offense doesn't want you to get a sack, you're not going to get a sack. If they scheme their whole offensive scheme so that the protection slides your way.
Bro.
But
everybody. First of all,
Maz got the sack.
Maz.
No,
you see? Hold on, everybody. Hold on, Maz. What happened last year's Super Bowl? Aaron Donald literally disrupt the Bengals of what they like to do. If Joe Burrow would have easily made that game.
Than Von Miller versus Carolina?
Yes, it is. Because I tell you what, I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you look how many Herberts did Joe Burrow had that game, it's all because of Aaron Donald. It was all because of goddamn Aaron Donald causing disruption in the middle offensive line, get to goddamn Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was Herbert every time. I think he got sacked twice, and he got the key sack to win him that goddamn Super Bowl game.
If you compare
the key sack to win him a Super Bowl game. If Aaron Donald would get Joe Burrow would throw it to Lamar Chase because fucking goddamn Jalen Ramsey slipped on that goddamn play when Jamar Chase was goddamn throwing it or was lined up on him, and that'd have been an easy walk-in touchdown game winning touchdown.
That's a great point because Moss, you know why it doesn't make sense for you to bring up Carolina? Carolina's wide receivers were not getting open against that secondary of Denver.
They couldn't, bro.
Jamar Chase was killing.
Great point.
Jamar Chase was killing.
They couldn't get open, bro. Bonds too fast. Yeah, you're right. They couldn't get open.
Great. No, because they had great corners like Akeem Talib.
No fly zone. Exactly.
How about the FC title game versus fucking New England?
Jamar Chase was killing Jalen Ramsey, but Aaron Donald was getting there on time, saving his ass.
Fact.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey.
And Von Miller was out there too, though, bro. They both needed each other, bro.
That's not LA. That's average Joe. But what I'm saying is this, Moss. If you look how well this man is this man is double teamed like 76% of the goddamn time, and to get double digit sacks, and also to have the key stat to win him a Super Bowl championship against Joe Burrow. If he don't have that sack, Joe Burrow would have threw a dime to Jamar Chase. That'd been a walk-in touchdown.
But Von Miller was on field too.
Hold on. And y'all got to think about this. Bro. And y'all got to think about this, man. And I want y'all to take a look at this. This man, Aaron Donald, played how many seasons? Everybody, he played what? He came in the league to 2014. This man made All-Pro every fucking year. Every year he's made All-Pro. His rookie year, his sophomore year. From 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, he's made All-Pro every year.
All-Pro
every year,
not second team, first.
All first team. Did he make? He's an 8-time Pro Bowler.
I'll take Von Miller.
Come on, bro. He's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, bro.
Cool. I'll take Von Miller.
After getting double, hold on. This man Von Miller's getting double team 76% of the time. He double every time. He's getting triple team, double team, and it still give you a double digit sack.
Hey, Von Miller said it himself. Von Miller said the protection always slides to Aaron Donald, no matter what. So he gets a one-on-one.
Right.
Facts. He said, Mookie, imagine if we put Aaron Donald on that 2016 Broncos team with the no-fly zone. What do you think you finna do? Oh my God, double! Oh, that's the ether right there.
But they did have Malik Jackson and Wolf on their team, bro.
And the Rams had Dominican Sue, bro. And the Rams had Dominican Sue on the other end. Okay, cool.
They damn sure did. Damn, Sue was on that team.
Yep. So
Dominic Sue, bro. He trying to sit there and say Dominic. No, he was old. And Dominic
Sue won the Super Bowl. But how was he old? He came back and won the Super Bowl with the Bucks.
No. Who was more impactful for the Buccaneers, Sue or Vita Vea? I'm pretty sure it was Vita Vea.
Both of them.
But wasn't DeMarcus Lawrence old too?
I bet Tyree.
Denver.
Man, Dominic Sue was not that same. Hold on, everybody. Dominic Sue was not that same Dominic Sue where he was with Detroit.
That he was in Denver. No, he wasn't, bro. He was old too in Denver. He got old in Denver. Lawrence did. DeMarcus Lawrence got old in Denver.
Bro, how is the entire world saying Aaron Donald's the one and you saying he's not?
Nigga, because I got 2 eyes, nigga.
Kyrie over here lying.
I'm saying him and Von Miller need each other.
Von Miller himself. Von Miller himself saying he's the one.
Don't forget that Denver team had weird that you
2 eyes in the Super Bowl. Nigga,
Yeah, they did have DeMarcus on the other side.
Yeah, but you can't compare two situations because let's be honest. That Carolina team, name their wide receivers, please.
Does it matter? It doesn't matter, bro.
No.
It doesn't matter. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter.
Why does it not matter?
It doesn't matter, bro. Vaughn was
who else is on that? Benjamin Ted again. There's one more. Funches on that team.
Jericho Crotchery. No. Benjamin was hurt. Benjamin didn't play that year.
Benjamin hurt, but Funches was on that team, right? It was Funches.
He barely played. He didn't play.
Jericho Crotchery, it was Ginn. It was Ginn.
And Jericho Crotchery.
And Crotchery, yeah.
But then Newton won the MVP that year. Newton won the MVP that year.
Cam Newton won the MVP that year. They went 15-1.
Like he was just doing it all on his own.
15-1.
Didn't Von Miller win MVP the Super Bowl, fellas?
15-1. Yeah, they went 15-1.
Didn't Von Miller win MVP in the Super Bowl? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the
MVP in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, he got the MVP.
Okay. All right now. Okay, cool.
But it's not the same. Like what you mean? You can't compare those two situations. It's two completely different games. Two different,
Super Bowl
completely
MVP
different matchups.
Compared to Aaron Donald, who was Aaron Donald.
Who made the game-winning play in the Super Bowl last year?
Cook his ass.
Aaron Donald did not touch Tom Brady in that fucking.
Who? No, you can't. All right, Maz, you can't measure. You can't measure that one game and sit there and say that. Just because, you can't, Maz. You can't measure that one game and sit there and say, just because that one game that knocks Aaron Donald to what he was throughout the more trajectory of his career.
Even an old ass Michael Strahan in New York got to fucking Tom Brady a few times, bro. Stop this nonsense, man.
Okay. Hey. No. See, hey, Maz, this is where you're not gonna make sense. Man. Hey, where was Von Miller against Seattle then?
What year was this?
2015 when they played Seattle in the Super Bowl. You talking about what he did against Carolina, but he didn't show up against Seattle at all.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a key vote. But that game was fixed. That whole game was
that's the Percy Harvin game. Goddamn it. That was Percy Harvin.
In a bad game. Okay.
That whole game was fixed.
All right, so you say he having a bad game, but when Aaron Donald doesn't touch Tom Brady, even though he was super effective, that's why the Patriots only scored 13 points.
But Von Miller won MVP of the Super Bowl. Are you forgetting that? Don't gloss over that, my guy. He
won MVP over a Super Bowl. It was a Super Bowl that wasn't a high-scoring Super Bowl.
He single-handedly fucking.
It was not a high-scoring Super Bowl. There's no offensive player that had a chance.
Yeah.
There was no offensive player that had a chance.
What was Von Miller? What was Von Miller in 2013?
Where was Aaron Donald versus the fucking
No, where was Von Miller in 2013? You telling me you couldn't stop? You couldn't stop the run. You couldn't get the Russell Wilson one time. You Von Miller, like you said. Where was he at in the 2013 Super Bowl against?
Actually, you know what? I got to take it back. Apparently, I thought he played. He didn't play.
Who?
My bad. Von Miller in 2013. I didn't realize he was hurt.
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah, no, he got hurt.
When?
He apparently missed the entire postseason.
You talking about the Super Bowl? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You talking about Giants Stadium? I mean, not Giants Stadium. Whatever the stadium name is.
Yeah, it was.
That's fair.
MetLife Stadium.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Aaron Donald, who everyone's saying, you know what?
Did
If
Von
it's not
Miller play
Lawrence
last
Taylor,
year
it's
against
Aaron
the Chiefs?
Donald.
Huh?
Wait, what?
What'd you say?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. What's up?
What'd you say?
Yeah, he did sack Tom Brady. Tyree. Yeah, he did sack. I think he had one sack.
Oh yeah, he did sack. So Maz, you lied.
Yeah, he did sack.
He did sack him.
I don't recall that. No, he did not.
Yeah, no, he did. He got him one time.
Now I think about it, I think he did get him one time.
Yeah,
he got him.
I think he got him one time.
We can look it up.
They was trying to get something quick, and it wasn't there.
So Maz, so now you telling me that sacking Tom Brady is the end all be all now?
No. All I'm saying is this: if you're that elite and you're that great, then bro, you must get to the quarterback. Sorry, you have to.
Yeah, I agree with Mars what he's saying. Yeah, because even if you get double teamed, you still got to get to the quarterback. Reggie White used to get double teamed. He still got to the quarterback. Like you still got to get to the quarterback.
Last year, in the postseason or because in the Super Bowl game, bro, he didn't touch him like that, bro. So.
No, he did get him, bro.
Aaron Donald made the game-winning plays.
No. I'm asking when you guys say he sacked Tom Brady, are you guys referring to like in the playoff when Tom was on the Bucks and they played the Rams, or when fucking Aaron was on the Rams and they played the Tom in the Super Bowl? Because in the Super Bowl, I don't see where he sacked him at, bro. So okay, somebody.
No, he did get a one time in that Super Bowl. The 13-3 game. It was 13-3.
No, he did not, bro. I'm
Yes,
looking
he
at
did,
it. Where's
bro.
that? Where's it at? Show me. Somebody pull it up.
All right, I'm gonna look at the house. Bro, I ain't gonna look at the house. I'm gonna look at the stats.
Hey,
Bro,
he said,
I think he did get a one.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Google right now. It says in 2 games against Brady, including the Super Bowl.
he said, Mr. Moss
Donald
is
has no
difficult for
sacks.
a 3-tech defensive
Y'all
type
lying,
of
bro.
getting
Y'all
double
lying.
team to get a sack against the spread off.
Nope,
That's
hold
a
on,
fact.
bro. Y'all just called me a liar, bro. And listen, in 2 games against Brady, including Super
But
Bowl.
Maz, you gotta understand, Maz, you gotta
Man,
understand
y'all
what he's
just lie,
saying,
bro.
Hold on, Maz, you gotta
Hey,
understand why. This is why you gotta understand that you're not taking account. You be a little bit.
Yo, salute, big dog.
Because you
You're a
gotta
liar,
understand. Hold on, you gotta
motherfucker.
understand that Aaron Donald was playing at a D tackle. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that he's
I
double
get it.
team most of the
Yeah,
time.
I get
Time.
it.
So it's gonna be very, very hard, especially if you got a quarterback Tom Brady who gets
Okay, that's
the ball
cool.
out of games very quickly.
That's
You gotta
what I
understand
Yo,
that he is
Jason
playing
Mike,
at
we
D
might
tackle.
put a bill to the
And it's
Bengals.
3. All
I
I'm saying
agree.
is this is that Aaron Donald, Von Miller don't draw. He don't draw triple teams to get blocked as Aaron Donald do. That's how I have it.
Okay, cool. I got you, man.
Well,
But can we at least agree that Aaron Donald did not sack Tom in the Super Bowl? Can we at least?
But that's not the
agree on
best.
that?
That's not the measuring stick, though. Like, what the fuck?
It's about impact and what you do for
Yeah,
the
it's
defense.
just about
because
impact. What you can do.
Aaron
Like,
Donald opens up everything for everybody
Well,
else.
the ultimate impact, bro, is fucking getting to the quarterback.
That's not
Strahan got there.
No,
Von
it's
Miller
not.
got there.
Bro,
Fucking
just
fucking
because you're
Lawrence got there.
just because you're
What
not
y'all
the guy who
talking about,
actually
man?
hits the
What
quarterback
are we
doesn't mean
talking
you didn't
about,
have
bro?
impact. If they're double teaming you and you win your one-on-one because they're double teaming your presence
I
is
just
felt.
cooked Tyree. Tyree, stop lying, bro.
Huh?
You don't know football, man. He
I
did
don't know
not
what you're
sack
talking
Tom
about.
in the Super Bowl, you lying motherfucker. You easy work, man.
Yo, matter of fact, yo, when I think I know what happened on that play. He did the hurry, but he didn't get the sack. He did the hurry.
He didn't sack him,
Somebody
man.
else-
Period, bro. He didn't
Yeah,
sack
he
him.
did. Yeah, he did.
No,
Yeah,
he never
the
got a
other
sack.
nigga.
He never got a sack. I just looked it up. He didn't get a
Wow.
sack.
Yeah, he
Listen,
did. He had that
you can't
hurry.
go wrong
No,
with either guy.
he
though.
did the hurry.
Just because if you collapse the pocket but you don't get the sack and then you
Yeah.
get the pressure,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
he
spare
did the
throw,
hurry.
Right.
Listen,
Just
The other
because it
nigga
doesn't
got
show
the
up in the
sack.
stat
Yeah,
sheet
Mars.
you
doesn't
can't
mean
go wrong
you
with
didn't have
either
impact.
guy. Okay, listen. If y'all take Aaron, cool. If I take Vaughn, listen. Both guys are elite. They're great. I mean, it is what it is. We just fucking nitpicking right now. It's cool.
I don't know if we nitpick.
Yeah,
we
One
know.
guy, people say the only person
Yeah,
above him is Lawrence Taylor.
Tyree.
Hey,
Yeah, he had
Tyree,
to
hop
back
in,
up.
nigga. So you can cook Mr. Mars, nigga.
He can't, bro. Yeah, I caught Tyree in a bold-faced fucking lie. A bold-faced
Yeah,
lie.
no, it was a hurry. He had a hurry. Then the
Yeah,
other
easy
nigga
work,
got the
man.
sack. Yeah, it wasn't.
Get outta here,
It
man.
wasn't. I'm going off the dome piece. Now I remember.
Now, Aaron Donald probably he's the best defensive player in the past decade.
Yeah, he is.
Easily.
He is the best.
No, he's
defensive
not.
player.
No, he's
yes,
not.
he is.
That's
Yes,
Von
he is,
Miller.
Mars.
No, he's not.
Who?
Von Miller is.
Mars,
Von
look,
Miller
Mars,
is.
look how many all pros like Mars, do you know
Von
what all
Miller
pros
is.
is for football? That means you was the best player at your position every year. He's make all pro first team every fucking year, nigga. Mars. He went the link on Mars.
But hey, and the thing is, Von Miller himself will say Aaron Donald's the guy. That's the crazy thing.
Hey, and I'm sure that Aaron Donald would tell you that Von Miller's a guy. I mean,
No, he would not. Aaron Donald would be like, yeah, I'm that nigga.
That's just being fucking polite. I mean, okay, what the fuck that mean? What does that mean?
TJ talking about cook the whole.
I caught Tyree Love. I caught Tyree Love Tahiri, what the fuck his name is, in a bold.
Oh, you called him Tahiri.
Yeah, Tahiri. His name is Tahiri.
Yeah, called him Tahiri.
Slide. Yeah, his name is Tahiri.
Oh,
you know,
I've been Tyree, nigga. We waiting for you.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. You can't.
Why you call him
football,
Tahiri,
motherfucker? Yeah,
this man calling him Tahiri shit.
Shit.
Hey, somebody said Mars get his football takes for ESPN.
I get what? Mars gets his what? Gets what takes from? No, I don't, bro.
Oh,
no, I don't. Y'all say he sacked Tom. Nigga, I say he didn't, nigga, and y'all got caught in the.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, to I'm looking at someone say if JJ Watt could stay healthy, but he didn't stay healthy, so I'm not trying to hear that.
No,
Yeah,
hold on.
we can't do
JJ
the
Watt was dog, bro.
No, he was, but he couldn't stay healthy. So I'm like when people bring up health,
I ain't
I'm
gonna
like,
lie. You probably would make that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
No, he'll make it regardless. He has great PR.
His brother can't stay healthy. Shit, the only one that can stay healthy is the one that don't play.
How good you guys think fucking Bosa is in San Francisco?
Bosa's legit. Don't disrespect Bosa.
He legit, but
I'm asking.
I don't think.
No, I'm asking.
Great.
Bro, he defensive player of the year.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tyreek. Get on.
Whoa, what's good, man?
Tahiri, you gotta stop lying, bro. Fucking look. What the fuck is this? Go ahead, nigga.
So, nigga, first of all, if you looked in the comments, nigga, I was talking about last year against Tom Brady, nigga. He did get a sack. Dumbass, nigga. And then you value sacks, nigga, instead of QB hurries, nigga. It's all about the pressure you put on the quarterback, nigga.
Fucking rabbit coat.
Not
don't take you
sack,
serious,
nigga.
man.
You don't even know who this is.
Crazy.
You a dumb nigga.
This nigga think he is, man.
Who is this? Who's this on this picture, Maz?
Don't know, don't care.
Exactly. Nigga. Look at you, dumb nigga.
Everybody
don't care. Nigga. Come on now.
He don't know who
don't care, nigga.
Maz is to country music, man. Come on, man. Y'all know that shit.
Yeah, don't care.
Look how he cook his macaroni. That nigga listen to country music, man. That nigga can't even cook black people macaroni, man. Stop that shit. You don't know football, nigga. Talking about Von Miller is better than Aaron Donald, nigga. Stop that shit.
Why you got a picture of another man on your profile, man? I'll take you serious, man.
Maz, you got an R on your.
You got a picture of another man on your profile.
You got one of the trashiest
teams
that has a logo on your shit, nigga.
This shit crazy, bro.
What are you doing?
What's going on right now, Ghost Town? Hey, Ghost Town. He had a picture of another man on his profile.
What you say,
man? I'm trying to work listening to y'all at the same time.
Go ahead, man.
Y'all
go ahead. This shit crazy,
Go ahead on with it.
Nigga, if that's not suspect,
but Mars, you gotta say when you pronounce his name. What'd you say?
Tahiri. His name is Tahiri. His name is
Tahiri. That loving hip hop Tahiri.
Come back at him, man. Come back at him,
man.
Tahiri.
But look,
hey,
like I
Tyree,
said,
why you say he don't know the game? Like, Tyree, why you
think he trying to get the value of a D end to a defensive tackle, bro? When it's much more easier to double team a D tackle, bro. Fact. Especially when you're 3 tech. Now, when Aaron Donald is trying to sack the quarterback, he has to worry about the guard and a tackle double teaming him, and then he might get a little chip from a running back that's coming up to help block. Like he don't get those opportunities.
Listen, I'm not expecting Aaron Donald, Ghost Town, to get to Tom Brady 4 or 5, 6 times, but guess what, bro? You must get there at least once, bro. If you're that great, I don't give a fuck what the scheme is.
How many hurries he had?
At least one time.
How many hurries he had?
At least one time. Is that too much to ask, Ghost Town? Is that too much to ask?
How many
hurries? That's not how it works, though, bro.
How many hurries, Maz?
Wow. But hold on. Now, to his point, though, Maz, it is a lot harder to get to Tom Brady from
I'm
that.
not saying
that. But listen, here's the thing, because they know he needs to step up, so they got to put that. They got to put that help on him. They got to put that help on him.
But Ghost Town, if you're an All-Pro defensive end like they say this motherfucker is, right? I'm asking, do it one time, bro.
That's not how it works. If the whole offensive scheme is to stop you,
nigga, how many?
Maz, he right on this one. They have to stop him. That whole offensive protection is to stop him.
Hey, Ghost Town, man. Ain't no nigga named Tahiri with a man.
Man, get back to football, nigga.
Stop playing, man.
Your name, this nigga nicknamed himself Mr. Moore,
bro.
Who named himself Mr. Moore?
Why would you change your picture to
don't
that?
Don't me more, nigga. Who named himself Mr. Moore?
Yeah, but he right. They have to stop Tom Brady from climbing the pocket, so they're gonna make sure they neutralize.
This nigga call himself.
Hey, Mookie, drop anti-delete.
Hey, Mookie, that's why his intro is more and more.
Drop anti-delete. Drop anti-delete, man. This shit.
Hold on, Chris Roberts. I got niggas using basketball arguments in football, nigga. What?
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying, right. I just think it's crazy for anyone to say someone outside of Aaron Donald. He's just so impactful. He's by far the most impactful defensive player in the past 10 years.
Tahiri 8 said shit. He already got cooked.
Nah, I think
you believe a New York nigga know football, man. Stop that shit.
I'm from New York, nigga.
And you ain't never played football in your life, nigga.
He talking about
yes, I did.
What's the name of your football team? What's the name of your football team?
Do you agree that
I don't know football team? I play football. It don't matter.
Cowboys got one of the they got one of the best defenses.
No, they are frauds. They are frauds.
Nick,
They played themselves yesterday.
Shut your ass up.
Couldn't tell yesterday.
They played themselves.
Shut up, Ant. Slow ass nigga. Look, they got a top defense, right? So they could still that defense could carry them in the postseason.
Well, I think they're gonna beat the Eagles. They're gonna beat the Eagles.
No, they're not.
So bitch ass up, nigga. But no, they're not frauds, nigga. I don't think
He's gonna dog walk there.
I don't think they're going to no damn Super Bowl, but they can compete. Your standard of frauds is can they win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, can they win the Super Bowl?
No, they can't win.
Then they fraud.
Bowl. Damn, does that mean 29, 28?
No, that's not
frauds,
true. I
nigga,
mean, because you can't win them, you're a fraud.
No, if they see the learning from the play.
I mean,
no, they might they might not win a playoff game. That's what makes them a fraud.
Yeah,
you can't win a playoff game. You fraudulent.
If they play the Buccaneers, that's the only team that they can beat in the first round.
Rick
But
Bad
other
Boy
than
said
that,
their
they lose.
defense is not good like that.
Well, you think they could beat the Buccaneers?
Rick Bad Boy.
I don't know. Because Tom Brady is the quarterback. Don't sleep on Tom Brady. Don't sleep on him, man. Don't sleep on him.
Yeah, 49.
I don't sleep on Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah, don't get to him. He's fucking too stationary.
How much football you watch though?
I got the league pass, bro. And if a league pass, I watch all the games. Why?
Bro, you can't watch all the games. All the games happen at the same time.
You mean the red zone, nigga?
Nah, inside my man cave, you poor motherfuckers. I got 4 or 5 TVs, you dumb fuck.
Mario, you only got 2 eyes, nigga. Like you ain't watching the game.
What y'all talking
They
about?
got 4 or 5 TVs in the closet, man. Stop that shit.
What y'all talking about, bro? What you mean?
You can't fit 4 or 5 TVs in no damn closet, man.
Yeah, the Eagles could go 6-1. They ain't going no Super Bowl.
You wish you live how I live, bro. Hey,
no, you wish you was living
Why
like
you
that.
put me on the big screen, nigga? On the big screen for nigga. I ain't actually on no big screen.
Got those cubits of accordions in his ear.
Yo, Tom Brady lost to the Browns.
Hey, Moss, I ain't trying to go there with you, dog. You
I
better leave me alone.
know. My bad, bro.
Better leave me alone.
Hey, go ahead,
you agree that the Cowboys are fraud?
This Aaron Donald and Vaughn shit, Anti. Please, bro. I mean, just what you think?
What you mean, Aaron Donald? What y'all trying to compare Aaron Donald and Von Miller?
Yes. Who's more valuable? Who's more valuable?
I say Von Miller.
Why? Hold on. You got to explain to me. Why would you say Von Miller?
Because I see Von Miller in the FC title game versus Tom, completely domination. Super Bowl, completely domination. We saw an Aaron Donald versus the fucking Tom Brady led team. Got to him one time, and that was a hurry up. Didn't touch him.
But hold up, you do understand it's harder. You do understand it's harder.
Yeah, no. I do.
From the defensive tackle position, from the defensive end position, right?
I get what you're saying, bro. But hold on. But Anti, me asking Aaron to get to Tom Brady one time, is that too much to ask?
Yes, because if you game planning for that man, yes, bro.
No,
like, do you not hold on? Do you not understand, bro? If you don't game plan for Aaron Donald, he can fuck up your whole day. So yes, you gotta delete that man, bro.
No.
Yes, you gotta delete that man from the game plan.
Football. He my toughest man.
But 10 minutes ago, you said I was right, man. And now you do this.
No, you are right, though. I got Von Miller. I still got Von Miller. But I'm not going to
bro.
Hold up.
But Anti know his shit, though.
But hold up. If you playing defensive, I mean, you can't go wrong with either player. But if I'm picking somebody, I'm picking Aaron Donald, bro. That nigga different. For him to be small as he is, too, bro. Yeah, that nigga different.
But can't you put Von Miller?
Anti,
bro. But can't you put Von Miller in more spots on the field than Aaron?
Yeah,
inside.
I disagree because you can put Aaron at defensive end. I don't think you put.
But you can't play Aaron in fucking pass coverage.
No, why would you do that?
Bro,
that don't even make sense.
Bro. Yes, it does, bro. Yes, it
does.
It's called if I can play Von Miller in pass coverage and run coverage and get to
you playing too much Madden. You putting your DN in the flat. You playing too much Madden.
But you hold up. But this is the thing, like though. He's a little bit defensive. Von Miller is basically a defensive end / outside linebacker, so you can drop him in the flat. You can drop him in pass.
Okay,
yeah. You can't, but you can't,
point, bro. That's my point.
He's not more impactful because he's able to do that.
Okay.
Aaron Donald
can't put him inside.
Tackle. Yeah, I was about to say that you can't put Von Miller inside and ask him to do what Aaron Donald does, bro. He'll get smashed.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Okay, and guess what? And then,
Aaron Donald.
I got you. Okay,
all right, go.
I got you.
No, I have some.
You can't go wrong.
No,
with
like
either
I said,
guy.
now, at the end of the day, you can't go wrong with either guy. But if it was me, I'll go with Aaron Donald, bro. But
all right.
Hey,
but
Hey, Anton, let me ask you something. Michael Parsons sat there and said that people need to stop overpraising Jalen Hurts because he looking at it as it's more of the team.
First of all, I don't want to talk to a nigga who just lost a 14, 17 point lead yesterday to the Jacksonville Jaguars. He can't say shit, dog.
They also about
he can't
17.
Say, he can't say a bitch ass thing. He
No,
can't
but
say a